Yerski. What's the word, gang? How we feeling tonight, man? Shit, got Jim in the spot. Back with another stream, man. Back like we ain't never go nowhere. Feel him? Feel him? Yeah, feel him. Feel him. Gots to feel him. But yeah, man, we about to get right into it. We ain't gonna waste no time, man. We is back with another stream for y'all tonight, bros. We talking about a few things. The main topic is, bro, Tay-K's co-conspirator. Shorty who... Tay-K, right now we all know Tay-K's situation. Tay-K locked up serving like 50 years, bro. 40 years for one murder, 50 for like another. Tay-K is looking like he never coming home. Unfortunately, that's not what we wishing on the man. We just keeping it a thou wow. We got to keep it a band, gangy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's looking like Tay-K not coming home. Shorty who set up the body. She the one who set up the murder from what I know about it. She the one who set it up. She told Tay-K and the homies like, yo, rob him. He be having this, he be having that. He got the work, he got the pills, he got the that, he got the this, he got the bars. Rob him. You gonna get some bread and you gonna get some merch. You know what I'm saying? Some merch. You know what I mean by merch. But alright, man. Let's get right to it. We go. What else we got? Well, we got cop realizes she just made the worst mistake of her life. Why we keep having female cops on here bugging? Like, bro, all right, we're gonna tap into that too. We're gonna see what that's about. We got student Hollister employee caught using water bottle in scam to steal thousands. I'm curious about this water bottle scam. Like, what did she do with a water bottle? Super curious. Then we also got she was called a setup queen on Facebook Live. 30 minutes later, she was found dead in her driveway. If you are the setup queen, why would you ever post that you the setup queen? Like, now all the niggas that got booked while they was around you, all the niggas that got robbed while they was in your vicinity, while they talked to you, told you they was going to be, they going to automatically know it was you. They going to know you set them up. Like, that's obvious. All right, so let's get right to this, man. Shorty right here, Mia Sandro, details home invasion with Tay-K that left one man dead and one man shot. Let's get right to it. Shout out to Vlad, man. Yo, Vlad, we is tapping into the content, but we in and out. Commentary, you know what I'm saying?
In 2016, there was a plan that came together where there was a known drug dealer who allegedly had a bunch of money. And there was a plan where you and Ariana...
You planned this. How you home free and that nigga got 50?
There was a plan where you and Ariana would go into the house, and then four guys, Letharian, Sean, Jalen, and Traymore, a.k.a. Tay-K, would go into the house and rob the guys for all their money.
So the headline in itself that's all over the paper says, the girlfriend of the man who got shot and survived set her boyfriend up in a home invasion where they planned for her to go in and have sex with him so they could come in and rob the place. That's trafficking in itself. Y'all are using me as a pawn to have sex with a man to come in for y'all to rob him in his home for drugs and money.
Bro, what? Hold up.
Into the house.
In itself, that's all over the paper, says, the girlfriend of the man who got shot and survived set her boyfriend up in a home invasion where they planned for her to go in and have sex with him so they could come in and rob the place. That's trafficking in itself. Y'all are using me as a pawn to have...
Bro, what? You set the nigga up to die. Bro, so Tay-K was using you too? Bro, yo, hold up. Let me read the comments, bro. Bro, if zero accountability was a person, I swear everything I love, I ain't read these comments yet. Word 2, I didn't read these comments yet. Nigga put exactly what my title is. Well, that's not my title, my thumbnail. Bro, this is crazy, gang. Shorty just flipped the whole script. They were using me. They were S-trafficking me. Stop lying, man. You was trying to get paid. What are you talking about? They ain't say nothing about this in the court joint.
Have sex with them in a home invasion where they planned for her to go in and have sex with him.
We ain't say nothing. We ain't know nothing about you going in and having sex. We ain't know nothing about that part. All we knew was you set it up. You knew he had the work in there, and you knew he had money on, and you sent Tay-K and the homies in there to go get it. There ain't nothing about no S. We ain't hear nothing about that.
So they could come in and rob the place. That's trafficking in itself.
Shut up!
They're using me as a pawn to have sex with a man to come.
They're using me as a pawn to have sex with the man that's your boyfriend? They using you as a pawn to have sex with your boyfriend. You set your boyfriend up to die and get robbed. What are we talking about? No accountability.
Home invasion where they planned for her to go in and have sex with him so they could come in and rob the place. That's trafficking in itself.
That's trafficking in itself. That was your boyfriend.
Y'all are using me as a pawn to have sex with a man to come in for y'all to rob him in his home for drugs and money. And the whole world sits here and the DA...
You set it up. They wouldn't even known this nigga had drugs and money had you not went to them and set this up.
Sit here and the judges sit here and say, we think you at 15 years old made all older people who you never met a day in your
Nigga, Tay-K was a baby too.
life. I don't know Letharian. I don't know Sean. I don't know Pimpies. I don't know Tay-K. I don't know anybody. I've never met these people a day in my life. I can't pick them out of a lineup. I don't know them from a can of paint. So you're telling me I didn't have a phone. I didn't have a car. I didn't know these people, but I hatched this plan out of nowhere and said, hey, let's go rob this drug house because I'm dating someone there and I want us to all go in and rob the place.
How would it be trafficking if you go in? First of all, you set this up. It says it in the court documents. You set this up. The woman of the girlfriend of the boyfriend. That's your boyfriend. You can't get trafficked to your boyfriend, shorty. You set this up.
That never happened. They knew that didn't happen. The judges knew it didn't happen. The DAs know it didn't happen, or I wouldn't be having this conversation with you here today. They know I wasn't the mastermind. I was the youngest person in the case. I was 15 years old.
Bro, they let you go because you snitched. Let's be honest. They let you go because you told. It's all right. I ain't even mad that you snitched. Like, whatever. Even though you set it on the whole thing up. But it was supposed to be a robbery, not a murder. Robbery going bad. Turn homicide.
It just simply didn't go that way.
Well, one of the victims in the case, Zachary Belawate, told the jury that you were his girlfriend and that you set him up.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
How well did you know Zachary before the situation?
I've met him 3 times before this.
Cap, he says you was his girlfriend. Why would he lie?
Robbery took place. I never had a boyfriend. I met him 3 times before this case ever happened. I believe that the DAs painted this narrative for most of the spotlight to be taken off of certain people and put on me. You know, he also...
Bro, the spotlight was put on Tay-K, who got 50 years. What is she talking about? What is she talking about?
So got on the stand and said that he wasn't a drug dealer.
Okay, and the 4 guys that were supposed to come in, Letharian, Sean, Pimpy, I guess is the nickname, and Tay-K, have you ever met them before?
So I only went to junior high for about 1.5 years, and I went to young junior high. And I saw Tamor, passing through the malls or playing football, like passing through the halls and playing football. But I never had like a conversation with him. I never hung out with him. I didn't know who he was. And I definitely,
Cap, you went to these young men and told them, yo, I got a lick for us. Let's rob my boyfriend. He got that work. You knew these niggas.
Didn't know him as like Tay-K. So I've only seen Tay-K a couple times growing up in school. I didn't know who he was. Never hung out with him. We weren't acquaintances. I didn't have his number. We didn't...
You grew up with the nigga. You just said growing up in school. You knew this nigga.
Follow, each other on social media. And, at the time of the robbery, I didn't even have a phone because my grandma had took it from me because she's like, with everything that's going on and we don't really understand what's going on with Mia, she doesn't need a phone because she keeps going missing. So somehow she's contacting somebody to pick her up or run away or whatever's going on. So I didn't have a phone at the time. So I never hung out or knew of Tay-K. I've never met Pimpies a day in my life. I don't know who Letharian is, and I don't know who Sean Robinson is.
Cap.
Well, there were 3 girls involved. It was you, Ariana.
Wait, y'all believe this shit, man? Let me know. Y'all believe this? I don't believe it at all. I ain't gonna cap to you. She's lying. In my opinion, she's bald-faced lying. The court documents say you lying.
Anna and a girl named Megan.
And there was
Right.
also 2 other girls.
And 2 other girls, right, that were unnamed.
Correct.
So 5 girls.
5 girls.
You guys get into a car and head to the house.
So 13 days before this crime ever occurred, an FBI agent knocked on my mom and dad's front door, and they said, we have back pages, Instagram, Twitter accounts, photos of her being taken in and out of strip clubs. We have video cameras of her being in hotel rooms for X amount of time. Your daughter's being trafficked. And so my parents were instantly like sick to their stomach, like, okay.
Yo, why none of this showed up in court, bro? She could just be making up a story and telling us that shit right now.
This makes sense. What does this mean? We knew something was going on with our daughter. We didn't know what it was. We thought that she was being a bad, rebellious kid. So obviously there's something bigger here that's going on. And I wasn't at my parents' house at the time yet. I was still at my grandma's. And they laid out like all this paperwork and photos and everything of me, being trafficked. And so my dad was like, oh my God, she told us that this was going on. And I called her a liar.
If this is true, if she was being trafficked, that's sad, and nobody should be trafficked. We don't, we don't condone that. But what that got to do with that night with you, Tay-K, another 14, 15-year-old, and a bunch of other 14, 15-year-olds? I think one of y'all was 17.
And so they told my parents, don't tell her. You need to approach it very lightly, because if she knows, if she's under threats and everything that's going on, she's not going to want to talk to you. So you don't need to approach her. We just want y'all to know that there's an investigation going on. We know who's doing it to her. We've been investigating this for 2 years now. But how the feds work is they're going to build their case for however many amount of years or time until, they can nail the coffin in. They're not like the state where, okay, we allegedly think that you did this, so we're going to go pick you up. No, they're going to wait years and years and years, and they're going to have so much X amount of footage or proof or, eyewitnesses. And
But why did none of this come up in court, though? We ain't hear nothing about you being trafficked in the court trial. I find it unbelievable.
Stuff like that until they, take you to court. And so my dad couldn't help it. He was getting phone calls, from my brother's friend saying like, hey, Mr. Vince, like, we're seeing, really bad pictures of your daughter on Instagram and Twitter. And, she's literally completely naked. And we know that this is Benny's sister, and she's only like 14, 15 years old in these pictures. She's just a kid. So like.
That would be CP. That would be CP, and that would have been addressed.
What can
That don't even sound like a Fed case. That sounds like a state case.
we do to help y'all? Like, we need to get these pages taken down. And so my mom and dad came and picked me up from my grandma's house, and they're like, you're not staying here anymore, because the FBI agent told them, we know that she's staying at, her grandmother's house right now, which is, right in the trafficker's den. He's right next door. He's right down the streets. They have complete access to her. And my parents came and picked me up from my grandma's house and brought me back home. I was really sick and super malnourished. And so my parents were trying to get me better first. They took me to the doctor,
You see how bro, I ain't gonna lie. She done took this shit from, tell us about the night. Tell us about the night that you set up this robbery and Tay-K and his homies bodied a nigga. Tried to body your boyfriend, bodied his homie. And she started going back to, 12 days before this, I was like, bro, you capping. Like, we don't believe you, bro.
strep throat. I was super malnourished. My hair was falling out. There's so much going on where they're like, okay, we need to get her on antibiotics. We need to help her. So I'm at my parents' house. And then my mom and dad, my interview with them was probably like 3 hours long. And I'm telling Tarrant County. So they took me to this underground tunnel to speak to these detectives. My interview with them was probably like 3 hours long, and I'm telling them everything. And I'm telling them, if I'm telling you this right now, I can't go back to my grandma's house. I can't go back with. Here comes Ariana. She comes into my parents' house, and she's like, get up off the couch. You're coming with us. So, of course, I do what I've always done, and I oblige. I go with her.
Yo, 8 minutes and 40 seconds in, and she didn't even start telling us about the night that her boyfriend almost got killed. 8 minutes and 41 seconds in. Now, I skipped around a bit because it's Vlad. I don't want to run up Vlad content like that. Vlad the GOAT, but he don't want you to just be running up his content. So I'm skipping around so we can just get the main parts. But bro, 8 minutes and 41 seconds in, and she still ain't tell us what happened that night. She still ain't even get to start explaining what happened. And this is 9 minutes later. Like, shorty, where's the accountability? You done told us about how you was allegedly trafficked. We ain't hear about none of that during the trial. Yeah. 88, what's the word, my guy?
We're in the car. We were at a swimming pool that day for maybe like 15 minutes. I'm sitting in the shade. They're smoking weed. I wasn't smoking. I wasn't conversating. I was super sick. I didn't even want to leave the house. And I'm thinking any minute police are going to come and they're going to swarm us and they're going to arrest them and they're going to take me because now they see that they came and got me again. I'm waiting for the police to come. I'm thinking somebody's coming, or maybe my brother told my mom, hey, Ariana, picked me up.
Why would you go? Why would you go? If they've been doing this to you and you done told your parents about it, why would you go when they knock on your door? Why would you go? You're lying.
Maybe my parents will tip the police off. That never happened. We leave from the pool and they go to some apartment, and that's where they meet with Letharian and Sean and Pimpies. And we're there for maybe 2-3 minutes. And then I get in the car with Ariana. Ariana's driving, Megan's in the front seat. I'm in the back seat with Pimpies and Tay-K. There's another car where there's 2 other females who get in the car, front seat and passenger seat. And then Letharian and Sean get in the back seat, and we're driving to this house. And she was like, hey, do you remember that kid, Zach, that we would get weed from a couple times when our dealer was out of weed? We're going to go over there and get some weed real quick, but will you go inside and get it? And I'm like, okay, I'll go inside and, grab it. This wasn't anything out of the normal. I would always go in and...
Hell nah, I ain't defending no goddamn Tay-K, nigga. Hell nah. I just can't sit here and allow Shorty to take zero accountability when allegedly she set the whole robbery up. If you remember when we watched the court case, they said the girlfriend of the boyfriend set the robbery up. This is her. And she home already. So we can't let you sit here and not take no accountability. Shorty?
Pick, stuff up for her.
Nigga, we know Tay-K guilty. We saw that nigga shoot the nigga on the car, bro. When we saw him, even if he guilty for a different crime, we saw it.
So I went inside the house when we got there. And the car that drove behind us, where the other 2 girls were driving, Letharian and Sean, pulled up to the side of the house. And so I went inside the house. I was inside for maybe like 3 or 4 seconds, but then Ariana and Megan come in. So I'm thinking like, that's weird. She told me to come in here and get weed. Well, Zach at the time had said like, oh, hey, we don't have any weed right now. Like, y'all have to come back later. So we all leave and go back to these guys' apartments. I'm sitting in the...
Yo, this nigga 88. You just want to argue tonight. Yo, you trolling, bro. You trolling. I'm not going to take the bait. Nigga says she innocent in my opinion. She innocent even though she the reason why they know that he got work and money at the crib, cause she been there, cause that's her boyfriend. She set the shit up. Nigga, the law says she set it up. How she innocent? So even when the law says she guilty and the law says she set it up, she innocent to you?
The car outside, I literally like strep throat is when your tonsils are so swollen and you're sick. And so I'm sitting in the car outside. They went inside for maybe like 30 minutes. She said that they would be right back. Well, they all jumped right back in the car after 30 minutes. They're all smoking weed and listening to music, and they went right back to...
You wasn't smoking, you wasn't hitting the blunt? Shorty, you ain't hit the blunt? Look, they were all just chilling and smoking weed. You was smoking with them. I know you hit the blunt. You probably rolled something. Stop playing. They told you roll up.
They went inside for maybe like 30 minutes. She said that they would be right back. Well, they all jumped right back in the car after 30 minutes. They're all smoking weed and listening to music, and they went right back to Zach's house. And so she was like, hey, he said he has weed now. Go inside and like grab the sack. Same exact thing. I'm inside for like 2 or 3 minutes. Megan and Ariana come in.
Well, kind of like Tori with the courts. But bro, she making up shit that they never even talked about. She's telling us a whole other story than what the court said. Like, no evidence to prove none of the shit she's saying at all. But you're right, though. The Tory shit, off brand, bro. Fucked up. Free Tory. They said, nah, she was a high school secondhand smoke. Never smoked.
Well, Megan and Ariana are inside the house for only like a minute. And Megan jumps up and she's going to the kitchen to get water. And Ariana went to the front door. And then all of a sudden, there's all these guys came in who had like shirts on and masks on their face. And they had guns drawn. And as soon as I saw the guns, I ran out the front door. I didn't stay there. I didn't wait for them. I didn't care about what Ariana or Megan were saying. These were people that I didn't know. As soon as I saw the guns come into the house, I shot straight through the front door. I was the first person out of the door. I never heard shots go. I never saw anybody get shot. I heard the shots go off. I never saw anybody get shot.
You believe that?
house on, and all these guys came in who had like shirts on and masks on their face, and they had
These is the niggas you was just with in the car, shorty. You knew what's up.
guns drawn. And as soon as I saw the guns, I ran out the front door. I didn't stay there. I didn't wait for them. I didn't care about what Ariana or Megan were saying. These were people that I didn't know. As soon as I saw the guns come into the house, I shot straight through the front door. I was the first person out of the door. I never heard shots go. I never saw anybody get shot. I heard the shots go off. I never saw anybody get shot.
Bro, like some petty cash under a band, I think.
So as soon as I saw them come in, I was running to the front door, and I immediately heard like the first gunshot. So I ran out the house. And, everybody in the case always says, like, oh, Tay-K had like the least
88 said how much they robbed him for. That's why I said petty cash.
involvement. Pimpies had the least involvement. I believe that is true. I believe that Ariana and Megan, wanted to go rob this house because this wasn't anything that they didn't do already. And they wanted to go, rob the house. I believe Ariana needs to own up to the fact that, she was probably trafficked at one time too. She was under the control of, a man who was taking money from her and was probably pimping her out on one time too. I think, she was significantly older and made.
Yo, she turning this whole story into like a S trafficking story. Like, we hearing about way more S trafficking in this video than we are the robbery. She talked about the robbery for 3 minutes and then went right back to talk about S trafficking.
Decisions on her own. She was like 22 or 21 at the time.
Vlad
I was 15 years old. Everybody
Yo, Vlad, I know you ain't buying this bullshit, Vlad. Get on her.
in this case was so significantly older than me. And so
Nah, don't get on her, because she claiming to be a victim. So don't get on her, but ask her the real questions, please, Vlad. You the GOAT. You the GOAT for a reason. I know the GOAT ain't going to not ask her the real questions.
I didn't know that anybody died. I didn't know anything that happened. I didn't understand what was really going on at the time. I just ran out of the house. I went back to my mom's house that night. And the only reason that, Ariana picked me up that day is because she said that I had to go to the strip club. So, she seen how sick I was and was like, okay, well, you probably don't have to go to the strip club today. So as they're driving to the house the second time, I'm hearing them say like, hey, let's just hit a lick on them real quick. Let's just take it. They said that they just got, some weed or they're packing or whatever. Like, let's just take it and rob the house. So I had said, I was sitting in the back seat. I had said, like, can you just take me home? You already said that I was super sick. Like, can you just take me home first? And she's like, no, now you already know too much. Like, you're coming with us. Like, you're going to go inside and I want you to get the weed. And so
Sound like a good story, right?
they were talking in the front seat like, yeah, Zach likes her. She could just go in and have sex with him. And, that will distract everybody. So I'm thinking like, okay, this is nothing.
Yeah, right. You think you're going to just come in. That's how you know y'all had a sexual relationship prior. Sorry, YouTube. That's how you know y'all had an sexual relationship prior. The fact that you could just go in there and smash them and distract them. You're not just going to be your first time coming in there distracting me, smashing. No. Like, that was your nigga. That was your boyfriend.
Normal, I always have to go into hotel rooms or go into, these strip clubs and have sex with men. So they want me to go inside and, have sex with Zach. And I'm told her, like, I'm so sick, I don't want to do that. And she's like, we'll just go in and get the weed then, just go inside and grab the sack. I'm not even inside for, 2-3 seconds before Ariana and Megan, rushed inside the house.
Yeah, all right.
So I'm like, okay, maybe they're not, robbing them. We're just going to grab the weed. And, I'm in the house and I didn't know that these people were coming in. I didn't know the
Grabbing the weed is robbing them. That's their possession.
other people in the car. I didn't know Sean. I didn't know Larry. I didn't know Pimpy.
Let me read the comments, bro. Look, this is funny because I really put zero accountability. She went from not knowing what was happening to knowing what was happening. What the F? My problem with this victim is she wants us to believe she wanted no parts of any of this. Somehow she kept being in the middle of the BS. Since Tay-K serving 80 years, she needs to get at least 20. I would have thought she did. Being 15 means nothing. LOL, at 15 you are more cognizant, even enough to know when you're being mischievous. Facts. Moral of the story, don't do dirt with women. Moral of the story, don't do dirt with women. This is a good comment right here. Don't do dirt with women. I've been with my girl for 16 years, and I know if something went down, she'd snitch on me ASAP. And this girl acts like a victim. Everything is everyone else's fault. Facts. I'm glad the comments peep it. She knew exactly what was happening. She lying. Facts. Vlad took the soft white underbelly approach. Get on her, Vlad. Get on her, Vlad. Come on, man. This shit's cap. She lying. It's all good though. It's alright though. We gonna let her get off with them lies. Alright, let's see what we get into next, man. I'm gonna hit the homepage and see what's current. But what's this, man? Yo, student Hollister employee caught using water bottle and scam to steal thousands. I gotta see this because maybe we'll learn a new scam. I'm just playing.
This is 21-year-old Marie Alvarez. On April 23rd, 2025, Boca Raton police responded to a Hollister clothing store in reference to an employee caught in a scheme to steal merchandise. Officers learned Loss Prevention has conducted an investigation after receiving an anonymous tip on their ethics hotline. The investigation finds that Marie has taken at least 55 different items of clothing by hiding items in her water bottle and wearing items out of the store.
Hello. All right. So big picture.
No problem.
We have. This is Marie. She has taken some merchandise over like the past year, I would say, and we've got that merchandise here. She was nice enough to bring it back to us today. She never more.
This whole pile?
Yes, sir. So it's 26 items valued at $750.70 before tax. However, it is under in each separate occasion. She never took this all. Like this is over an extended period of time. So if you guys wanted to go about it for a theft, then you can. I understand the state law. So if you guys need to handle it a different way, I understand as well. She did write us a statement explaining like what happened and like the why she took it. But there is other stuff she was unable to return, which the company will not prosecute on that because
Prosecute on that.
Okay.
we don't have the merch. But
Wait, who did it? Can you explain how she did it? My bad. I gotta know.
she did write us a statement explaining like what happened and like the why she took it. But there is other stuff she was unable to return, which the company will not prosecute on that because
Okay.
we don't have the merch. But
Gotcha. And this, you found out all this today, I guess, or? It's
we've
an
been
ongoing
conducting
thing?
an investigation.
Okay. Let me just read this real quick, and then your name is Marie. All right. I will talk to you just in a second.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna have her fill out our company trespass form. So like this is the one I was talking about for 2 years. No coming into the Abercrombies or Hollisters.
Yeah, let her know before the police came. Are we gonna see this on camera? I gotta see the water bottle scam. I got to see the camera footage. Hold up. That's really why I came here. I ain't gonna lie. I got to see how did she steal this shit? Are they gonna show us? Water bottle scam. Nah, hold up.
Just fill this out. Are hereby trespassed from all Abercrombie and Fitch properties, including Abercrombie and Hollister for 2 years. If you agree to that, please just sign.
All right, Marie, go ahead and just stand up for me in the meantime. I'm just going to put you in handcuffs, and then...
She don't even look like she would be stealing. She look innocent and shit, right? She look young. She's a student. So she is young. Yo, who taught her how to steal? Who taught you steal? Who taught you steal?
Hollister for 2 years. If you agree to that, please just sign.
Yo, this is crazy. Why
All
would
right,
she
Marie,
do
go ahead
this,
and just
gang?
stand up for me in the meantime. I'm just going to put you in handcuffs, and then just kind of explain to you what's going on, okay?
Yo, look at her face, though. She don't give a damn.
I'm just going to put you in handcuffs.
Like, she's smiling. She's smirking.
And then just kind of explain to you what's going on, okay?
It's crazy. Look at her. No remorse for her scam.
Oh, 4212.
Okay, you can have a seat.
Oh no, white female, first name TV.
All right, so I'm gonna just read you your Miranda warnings, okay? Because obviously you're not free to go, and I got some questions for you.
She's smiling, gang.
You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely
Look at that.
and voluntarily given. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court
Yo, these niggas is supposed to have to memorize this shit.
of law. Do you understand everything
It's the
that
least
I've
you can
explained to
do.
you?
Yes.
Okay. So I see that you've already written out a statement. Is that statement accurate? What you provided to your manager over here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was a lot of stuff on that list. Did you like keep a log of everything, like when you were stealing it, or?
No, it's just like,
Because that's like a big list of items. I know some of which like you didn't return, which is fine.
yeah.
But like it's actually like surprising that you actually remembered everything what it was, because it's like completely itemized. So,
I mean, before I wrote that down, we like talked about it for a bit. I've been working here for like
Wow, she talked mad proper and everything. Like, shorty, why are you stealing? This is not the life for you. They about to take you to jail.
a year and a half at this point.
okay, so last year around like December time
You been stealing since then?
is when you started.
Well, I guess technically 2 years ago in
2 years.
2023,
Okay,
in August or September.
August of 2023. Okay,
Bro, why is she telling on herself like this?
Yeah.
and is that when you started stealing things from the store? When did that? When was like the
No.
Our houses was basements common there, Jimmy? Facts, yeah.
first thing that you were?
I don't remember the first. Probably something like small, like tank top. And then, and I think it was like 2 months into me being hired here.
Okay, and
Yo, her statement long as shit. Look. We can't read it, but look how long this shit is. Look.
It was like 2 months into.
That's mad words. And it's 2 pages. That's mad words. Her statement long as shit, gang. This shit probably front and back. And it's 2 pages. That's 4 pages.
Me being hired here.
okay, and it says that when you were stealing stuff, you would use like a water bottle or something.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I have like a thermal water bottle, so you can't see through it. So I'll just like put stuff in there.
You would put it in the water bottle. How big is the water bottle?
It's like a 24-ounce hydro flask. Like it's kind of thin.
Okay, and each time, was it always that with that, or were there other methods in how you do things?
That or just wearing stuff under my clothes.
Okay. Approximately, do you know how many items that you've stolen in the store?
She's sitting there with her legs crossed, mad proper. Bro, look, like you would think like she's on an interview or something. She's sitting there with her legs crossed, mad proper.
Okay, and in total value, could you estimate how much that was?
We estimated it out to about 1,500, I think. Just
Okay.
under 1,500.
But today,
Yeah, stealing. I'm not really the stealing type. I ain't gonna lie. I got some other type of. We starts robbery, those. Man, ain't never steal nothing, but definitely done took some shit. Never stole, but definitely took some shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, let's get into this this prayer watch joint. Pause. With not pause, but Gideon. Prayer gets caught buying a motel room for what?
Meet Joseph Dupree, a 33-year-old man who we caught literally buying a motel room for our underage decor.
Hell nah.
Usually when you get a motel, you're trying to get away and go on vacation. But in today's case, Joseph wanted to get away from his wife and son that is the same age as our
What?
decor.
Hell no. Hell no. You can't be serious.
From his wife and son that is the same age as our decor.
Bro, the same age as the decoy?
Today's explosive episode of EDP Watch, we went over Joseph's 200-page chat log spanning over 5 months. Play with your Did you still want some
It's out of line, bro.
and go undercover into hostile territory. Get it? Like hostile, but hostile? No? Okay, I'll shut up. So make sure you sit back, relax, and hold your cupcakes tight. And also hit that like button and subscribe on today's exciting episode of EDP Watch.
It's sad that I've seen most of these episodes. I definitely seen most of these episodes. Even when I'm not on stream, I watch what I watch. Y'all just be on stream with me when I'm watching them sometimes. I watch these even when I'm not on stream. It takes all kinds to make the world go round, I guess.
Whoa, wait, that's him walking out. Yeah, that's him. What car is he gonna get into? He's leaving.
Maybe he's going to Walmart.
No, he's driving off.
You got his plate?
Yeah, I got his plate. Oh, he's parking more in the back. So he just bought the motel. All we gotta do is just wait for him to invite our decoy over, and then once he invites her over, we're gonna just go talk to him. But yeah, that was definitely him. Let's go. You going to get up to the front. Hello, we're just waiting on the front.
88 said, this guy's channel was dead when he turned to God. Now look, what a comeback, eh? Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, man. Gideon fire. Shout out to Gideon. He definitely did. You're right about what you said. But he came back strong. Huh? One of these days, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm working on some shit, man. One of these days, I'm gonna come back strong, man. I gotta get my money up first, though. I gotta get a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get right in real life first. And on YouTube, I can have more fun with y'all. Show y'all more shit that. And also, I'm gonna get back to my interviews, but I think I gotta put it on a separate channel. Because I fucked up the algorithm last time when I put interviews on the same channel as my reactions. I gotta have an interview channel, street interview channel. Pause. Excuse me. Yeah, I gotta have a street interview channel.
Waiting on friend.
Oh!
Nah, he's a legend, bro. He's definitely a legend, bro.
No, bro, chill. Please don't. After I promise, I got you.
What happened?
Oh, we're just waiting on a friend.
Alright, so you need room?
Yes, ma'am, but we're just gonna wait on a friend real quick.
Oh, she said, you need room? She think this nigga trying to buy a room. No, I'm tracking one of y'all paying customers.
Okay.
You saw a black guy come in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really for that? Just don't break anything, please.
No.
Are you guys gonna like?
No, bro, we don't do it like that, man. We're not Italian. Okay. We're getting him arrested. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Just keep it cool.
What he said? Are you guys gonna what? Like beat him up?
Just don't break anything, please.
No.
Are you guys gonna like?
No.
Yeah, he's like beat him up.
Bro, we don't do it like that, man. We're not Italian. We're getting him arrested. That's all I'm saying. Just keep it cool.
My boy said, I could fly to New York and be a full-time cameraman. We could live stream every day. Cover expenses, maybe like $3K a month. And I'm in, sir. Bro, we might, listen, if you dead ass, we might have to figure something out, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Like that nigga 607 Unk said. And that's a steal. You right. That's definitely a steal. How your wife gonna feel about that, brother?
Okay, let me know when he's at the front.
He's walking this way.
Oh, he's coming to the front?
He just opened it. I don't know if he's getting.
He got something out of his car?
She gonna be like, nigga, where you think you going?
What is he getting? Okay, and is he walking back up to the front?
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, we see the security camera. He's coming to the front. Let's just sit back down. He's going back to the car? Here, we're gonna just go through the back.
He said 2 people. I know.
He said 2 people?
Yeah, but I see 1 person only.
Yeah, he wanted a little girl to come.
Oh.
Yeah, he wanted that. This is disgusting.
Hey, wait, hold on. He's coming inside.
Make sure that he doesn't complain that I give you information.
No. You've abided legally by what you're supposed to.
Hey, Joseph, man. We know why you're here, man. We just want to talk. That's literally it. We just want to talk with you, man. Can we have a conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't want to do it in there. People overhear us. Let's go to the front.
He said, yeah, he knows exactly what they here for.
You good, man?
Yeah.
Okay. Bro, man, I try to look out for brothers, you know what I mean? Like, what enticed you about her, man?
Wasn't really just her, you know?
Yeah.
Just like an addiction almost.
An addiction? I've learned so much about you, Joseph, man. You're a good dude, man. Respected by the community. How many kids you got?
1.
One. Was it your son, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, he looks like a splitting image of you. That's why I just want to talk to you about this. You feel me, big dog? So if you be cool with me, man, I'm gonna be cool with you. I promise, man.
Yes, sir.
First fist bump of many. Big nigga too. Yeah, he huge. And he like he could knock Gideon the fuck out right now if he wanted to.
What was it, man? Was she coming on to you, or like what was going on?
Yeah, it was on a little app. You know, you run across something and it's like, okay, well, you make a post and then they reply like, okay, well, so-and-so's interested or whatever like that.
Oh, you were talking about like eating her out. You was talking about having that hard and ready, man. It's like, she told you her age multiple times. She said I'm 15.
Yeah, you know, some people play. They, you know,
yeah.
Like into the whole, I don't know the word for it. Like,
You think it's like role play?
Like role play. That's a lot of that shit goes on the app.
Y'all been talking for like what, like 3-4 months now, man? It's like
Something like that, probably so.
How long are you gonna keep a charade saying, you know, I'm 15, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't the smartest, obviously.
I want to know about you, man. Like, what's going on with you and your baby mama?
We ain't been together a long time, man. It's me, my wife. We've been together for 10 years.
88 said, Jimmy, real question. If some 20-year-old LA 10 out of 10 was pursuing you, would you know it's a setup, right? Yeah, like, why are you pursuing me? Something wrong. Something going on.
Oh, so you're married?
Yeah.
What's going on with you and your wife?
I'm not pursuing you. You just decided to pursue me randomly. Anything online is weird to me, or that I ain't see you face to face type shit weird to me.
Man, like, is she not satisfying you, dog?
Probably an addiction. That's the only thing I can think of. You know?
Are you a sex wife?
Obviously.
I want to know about you, man. Like, what's going on with you and your baby mama?
We ain't been together a long time, man. It's me, my wife. We've been together for 10 years.
Oh, so you're married?
Yeah.
What's going on with you and your wife, man? Like, is she not satisfying you, dog?
Probably an addiction. That's the only thing I can think of. You know?
Are you a sex addict?
Probably so, yeah. It's been a f***ed up year.
I wanted you to get a better 2020.
Yo, that's got to be a bad addiction. A sex addiction? Like you're pretty and all, just like saying no diddy. Yeah, I definitely just wouldn't believe that it's, you know what I'm saying?
25, man. I want this to be like a wake-up call, you know what I mean? Because, bro, I'm not trying to see another brother locked up, man. This system's already against us.
You ain't lying.
Bro, you got a good paying job. Like, the job's still good, right?
Was.
What happened with the job, man?
I don't know. I guess we're about to see.
Like, be honest with me, man. Was this shit you were talking, like, were you really about it, man? You bought a motel. It's like, what was gonna go down if she came through, man?
Yeah, I guess I was seeing if she was really green or not, I guess.
What do you think would have happened?
I don't really think she was, well, obviously she wasn't real, but you never know, you know?
Yeah.
I could have got.
And he in reality right now, too. He know. This is a whole setup.
I killed.
Yeah, man. Bro, your son could have grew up without a dad, man. But how old's your son, man?
He's 15. Yeah.
She's 15, dog.
Yeah.
What if it was someone talking to your son like that, man? How would you feel, man?
Irate.
I know you would fuck, bro. You a big dude, man. You would mess them up, huh?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, like, why would you do that to someone else's daughter? You feel me, man?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I do appreciate the work that you out here doing, though, man.
Man, it doesn't make sense, man. It's like, bro, you got everything, bro. Do you see your son a lot? Like, do you have good custody over him?
We don't have a good relationship right now. I fought for custody because mom wasn't doing what she was supposed to do.
Yeah.
He hates me right now, pretty much, like, because I took him away. That's the majority that's eating me up right now.
You know, a lot of black men, they don't want to be in their sons' lives, man.
Yeah.
So I respect the hell out of you for that, man. And I want you to stay in your son's life.
Yeah, me too.
What I see personally is when people talk to like little kids like this, man, this social media age is one of those things where it's just like, there's a trigger for everything.
Just best.
Nigga. This nigga is crazy, bro. He was looking for we can't say it.
To not have it.
Bro, what was the trigger for you, man? Like, what was like, you know what? I'm gonna go through with this.
I have no idea, man. I need to get back to just praying.
You believe in Jesus Christ?
Yes.
You know what Jesus said? I think it was in the book of Matthew. He who offends one of my little ones, it'll be better for him to have a millstone wrapped around his neck and sink to the bottom of the ocean than for the Lord to have his hands on them. You remember that verse? I think it's Matthew 10.
I don't know it.
Oh, you got a whole wife, man. What happened, man?
I don't really have a clear cut answer, man.
I don't want to be vulgar, man, but like, this.
Oh, yeah.
That's your penis, man. Bro, imagine of another man.
Nah, facts. I wouldn't even be able to adapt this nigga up, knowing what he into type shit like. But I guess you got to do it for the video. You got to act it out. You got to play it out.
Sent his junk to your son. What's happening, dog?
Yeah, it's not good.
You were waiting for her aunt to leave and everything, man. Like
impulse. You know?
But I get it. We all have impulses. We all have thoughts that we shouldn't have, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and be on some moral high ground and bullshit, man, because I know I have my ups. He has his ups. Where you know there's redemption is when you feel bad about it. There was no pushback at all. You were game for everything, dog. And like, it's like day of, it's like, yo, man, see my penis.
The other day, I just kind of prayed to God, man. I just felt like I was gonna break down. I felt like I was actually gonna kind of die. Felt like I just couldn't catch my breath. I don't know if it was a panic attack or what.
Was that today?
A week ago, maybe. I was begging him just take the hurt away, you know.
You good, brother?
Nah.
Are you and the wife separated? Y'all not on good terms? Y'all having a good relationship? Y'all have a good relationship? How would she feel, man?
Another heartbreak.
10 years.
Yeah.
Not only like would you have cheated on her, but a 10-year-old man, bro, she couldn't even go out in public. Were you trying to look for a relationship with her, or was it just a one-time thing?
Probably just one time.
Just one time?
Yeah, no relationship.
Damn, and he really sitting here admitting to wanting to do it. Bro, he really sitting here admitting to, like, probably was gonna hit it one time and that's it. Like, bro, you're a fucking disgusting human. Sorry.
Where does your family think you are at tonight?
Work.
I know you probably like feel like, damn, I f***ed up. And tell me if I'm wrong, man. I'm getting energy of like, damn, I got caught. Not, damn, I actually f***ed up.
You know, after something like this happens, I mean, if this ain't a wake-up call, I don't know what the fuck is. It feels like a dream almost.
It's like you're here, but it's like you're not really here type stuff.
Past trauma and all this other shit like that.
Were you ever touched as a kid or anything like that?
Nah, I'm like physical trauma. Got my ass beat with a bat.
Man, bro, look at this, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's 1, 2. Asking her, do you like the pics, man? That's a listening news to a minor, dog. Did you find her attractive?
Yeah.
Are you attracted to girls of adolescent ages?
Nah, not necessarily, no.
Then what was it about her?
Initially, I really didn't think that was her real, her real age.
How many other times have you stepped out on your wife, man?
Nah, I don't do that really normally, to be honest with you.
This is the first time you've ever cheated on your wife?
Yeah.
And you're gonna let it be with a 15-year-old.
He lying. He lying.
Like, but I'll be honest, man, she a good woman, isn't she? She don't deserve this, dog.
Nah, she don't.
You got me about to cry, man.
I'm dead.
He lying though.
Chad, man, you speak to him, man. I gotta catch myself.
Were you expecting the child to stay overnight?
No.
How did you plan on getting her home then after this?
Probably walk, like she said she was gonna walk over there.
Do you think your wife deserves to know what happened here tonight?
I just think that she's already dealt with enough.
She don't be looking at the finances?
Yeah.
So what was she gonna say when she saw?
Oh, well, no, like it's a separate credit card or whatever it is.
So what are you gonna tell the missus?
I think it's best to just work on myself and just give her the life that she actually deserves, man.
What's she been going through, man?
Her dad just died. She's not good right now.
And her dad just died, and now she about to get this type of news, bro, about her husband. I feel bad for his wife, bro.
Son's not good. The wife's not good, man. Who's the head of the family?
I'm supposed to be.
How's home gonna get better when we're at, what is it, a Super 8, waiting for a 13-year-old to sneak out her parents' house, man? How's home supposed to get better?
Right.
That's me asking, man.
It won't. You gotta put the work in, man.
At this point, man, like, bro, you might as well go get the pack of cigarettes. Go out and get some milk.
I see what you're saying. It's been an internal battle. I haven't been praying. I haven't been asking for his guidance.
That internal battle now is seeping over to freaking to the external, man. Like, bro, you said right here, we could play in my car. Play.
It don't even gotta be hidden. She just don't know your business like that. Or not all of it. She know most of your business, but not all of it.
With what? That's what she said. Play with what?
That's
Play
right.
with your. Did you still want some dick?
It's out of line, bro.
Think about it like this, man.
Out of
Would you
line.
ever even dream of touching one of your son's classmates?
Not in that perspective, no.
You did. Your son 13, she's 13.
I think it's just, porn and all that. It just rewires.
Nigga, ain't no corn that's like that. You into some other shit. Don't blame corn, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with no good old corn. Just don't be addicted and watching that shit every day.
Your son's classmates.
Not in that perspective, no.
You did. Your son 13, she's 13.
I think it's just, porn and all that. It just rewires your brain and all.
Well, what kind of porn?
Don't really
Why 88?
matter, to be honest with you.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm thirsty as hell. Can I get some?
And if you want it,
Ew, that shit ass.
Ew, this nigga just drank behind this nigga, dog. He just drank behind a... I'm pissed off now. Yo, Gideon, why would you drink behind this nigga, dog? He disgusting. You don't want that spirit in you.
What? I don't care how old you are. Ain't nobody liking that.
I like the grapefruit.
Shit, I don't want your stuff out. We don't need your junk out here, man. I want to give you this, man. By all means, if you want to burn it. What's up?
I knew you was gonna say that because you run this shit.
Man.
Deep down
Say it out. I hope you said it out loud while you typed it.
inside.
And I hope she heard it.
I've been praying for God. I don't know how he was going to do it, but I know he was going to do it.
Shout out to
So you
Mrs.
think that this was it?
No, I mean, the push that I need to change myself.
Oh, so you think this was the push?
You know, he said it may not be the way you like.
Listen, if you don't get right yourself, it's not going to be the way you like it. Let's say you found out one of your homies did something like this. You letting them around your kid?
Hell no.
I respect the hell out of that, man. So what's going to change from here?
I need to get in the Word. I got to get back into what saved me the other day, putting God first, and when you do that shit,
everything else follows. Everything. I think it says it in Philippians. Christ is the head, then the man, then the woman, then the child, man. Yeah. If you follow that order, there's not gonna be wifey not good, son's not good.
You gotta make it part of your daily routine.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get lost in the stress and lost in the everyday hustle and bustle.
What does the job do? Like, what do you do on the job?
Electrical maintenance.
Okay, so you work with your hands, man. I respect the hell out of that, bro. You're a real man, actually making a difference in this world, giving back.
So are y'all, man.
Bro, you a chill dude, man. I genuinely wish like it could have been on some stuff where it's like we could have met on. You don't have to step in the pub.
Bro, it's soaking through my shoes.
Yeah. No, yeah. Here, we can step over here. I mean, you were honest with me, man. You say if she was real, you would have smashed. Like, did you at least bring protection or something, man?
No.
What if you gave her something?
This nigga, man, was about to hit it raw. Nasty fucker.
Well, it don't matter. I get tested pretty regularly.
What's keeping you from doing something like this again?
One, it's not right. It's not worth hurting your family. You don't think about that. Most people don't really until somebody tells it to you. It's kind of like you did. Two, you're going to be a hurting individual who hurts others.
What you said was, I think, spot on, man. Like, what was the thoughts leading up to all this, man? That's one thing I haven't had you.
Like lack of thinking.
You really just believed the whole time like this was gonna just go down. Just step out, see how it felt. Like if you liked it, you liked it. If you did it, you did it. You thought it was gonna be one of those?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna make anything.
Police right here.
Official or nothing like that.
There you go.
I mean, you can.
Let's see if he run. He a big nigga. He look athletic. Let's see if he run.
Oh shit. Probably the people saw us out here. Yep. That Indian family. I don't know. Yeah, let's just keep it cool.
Man, my favorite person. What's going on, gentlemen?
We're just having a conversation, man. Joseph, you're not gonna do this ever again, right? You're not gonna talk to 13-year-old girls no more?
No, sir.
You're not gonna invite them over to your house anymore? I mean, to your motel that you bought?
No, sir.
Okay, man. This is the last time, you promise? You're not gonna send dick pics anymore, you promise, man?
Right.
He's not gonna do any of that no more. He rented a room at this Super 8. Legally speaking would be residency. He was trying to meet what he believed to be a 13-year-old girl. He solicited images and sex. We asked how old he was. He said 33.
Where's she at?
That's her. She said that she was.
Have her information?
Yes, sir. We have everything, yeah. And everybody's willing to testify.
Do you have an ID, sir? Y'all have a confession?
Yes.
And everybody's willing to testify.
Sir. Oh, yeah. He literally said that if she was real, he would have slept with her.
Is it on video?
Yes.
What is it?
Everything's on video.
Okay.
You had me going there for a moment. I'm not a religious man, but I was like, damn, like, we about to get a hallelujah out of here, damn.
I love how they always appreciate what we do, man. Yo, I appreciate you catching me, man. Thank you for getting a scum like me off the streets.
But now the DA is saying, in order for it to be a confession, we have to read the Miranda's, which we did, but now he's refusing to speak to us.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's up to them. Like, no matter what, we're going to charge them. Whether or not they accept charges.
Oh, yeah, awesome, man. You know, I don't want to do you like this, but...
Oh, man, come on, bro.
Officer Ortega, man. It's not gay, it's evidence. So the officer's going inside right now because the guy literally told the owners, like, hey, I'm getting a room for 2. Him just saying that sealed his fate.
They just hit us back on the thing.
Okay.
I am going to need the confession.
Okay, yeah.
They want to accept charges.
Okay.
But they want us to issue it by a judge first. So he won't be going to jail tonight.
Okay.
So that means if we go back tonight, write up the arrest warrant, get it signed in the morning, we'll have to go pick him up tomorrow.
Oh, really?
He's getting charged. Yeah, they accepted the charges for him. So.
Nah, man. So you think the judge will accept it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to go get a SSD.
Yep.
We're going to transfer that footage, and I'll see you guys soon, man.
All right.
Appreciate you guys.
No worries.
Appreciate you guys for everything you do.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, what's good with y'all boys and girls?
My nigga is bald.
Man, I appreciate you guys for watching.
Yo, that nigga got the George Jefferson. Yo, Gideon, just let it go. Go bald, bro. Cut it all.
To the end of the video.
And I don't even be doing that to niggas, but bro, look, it don't start till back here. Look. Look at my cursor. Look at my mouse. It start back here, bro. His forehead is right here. We don't see hair until back here. That's the George Jefferson. He filmed it this way on purpose. Bald and rich. Fact, definitely rich, but bald as fuck. George Jefferson, duck.
Yo, if you enjoyed, please
Look, he holding the camera this way on purpose.
support us.
You could have just put the... Oh, my God. Bro, you could have just put the do-rag on, gang. You could have just put the do-rag on, gang.
That like button, subscribe, and share. The support and everything that you guys have been showing has just been...
You could have put the do-rag on. This shit crazy. Alright. What we get into next? You know who that agent streamer is? Kai's AMP friend? Yeah, what about him? Put a link in here so we can watch some of this nigga Agent. I fuck with Agent. Let's see. We get into that. Look. Cop realizes she just made the worst mistake of her life.
And I'll explain what's going on. Don't. We're not doing nothing. Don't. You're tensing up, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep your hands right back. Wait. Don't.
Altasia! You dead?
Yeah. Altasia. What?
Don't. Altasia! You dead?
You did? Yes.
Yes! Okay. I grabbed the gun!
Oh my God, I grabbed the wrong gun. We don't want to hear that shit. Ain't no grab the wrong gun. You killed the man. He's one of the smartest business-minded streamers I've seen. Yeah, he's the man.
I shot him! Oh my God!
A traffic stop in the spring of 2021 turns...
Bro, do I gotta say it? DEI higher.
...into chaos for the officers, the driver, and the entire community when a fatal mistake becomes a national flashpoint, igniting a wave of unrest. As agitation spreads throughout the city, the tensions between the police and the public erupt, and the world watches to see what justice will look like in this explosive case.
This is the America we live in now. I got this war zone.
The following report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. On April 11, 2021, two officers in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota stop a car when they notice expired tabs and an obstruction hanging from the rearview mirror.
An obstruction.
Thanks, dude.
AKA...
Really?
An obstruction hanging from the rearview mirror. AKA... What is it? The ice car scent? Ice car... Tree car scent. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know about this right here. This is what they call an obstruction, bro. The black ice jump. They call this an obstruction hanging from your mirror, depending on what state you live in. They call this an obstruction hanging from your mirror. We all done had these. The black ice jumps. We all done had these.
Officers in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota stop a car when they notice expired tabs and an obstruction hanging from the rearview mirror.
Come on, bro. Not an obstruction, nigga. It's a smell good.
Oh, thanks, dude. Really?
Move forward.
Like, why would you do that? Why would you stop there?
You're gonna stop right here.
Officer Kimberly Potter takes up position at the rear of the car as her trainee, Officer Anthony Lucky, approaches the door.
Hey, what's going on, man? You got a driver's license?
Wait, this is her trainee. Who the fuck is she then?
Officer Kimberly Potter takes up position at the rear of the car as her trainee.
So she's training this man. She's training him. And she's the one that's fucking up. Okay.
Officer Anthony Lucky approaches the door.
Hey, what's going on, man? You got a driver's license and proof of insurance for me at all? You don't have a driver's license? Okay. What's your name? You're Dante? Okay, gotcha. Well, there's a couple things here's why I stopped you. The air freshener hanging down there. Yeah, can do that. And then our other question is your tabs. Yeah, just keep looking for the insurance. And then I'm gonna write your name, date of birth down, all right?
The man they've pulled over is 20-year-old Dante Wright, and a young woman named Elena is in the passenger seat.
I wanted to say he was lying, but I think he's honestly telling the truth, so.
As the police run Dante's information through the system, Dante calls his mom for advice.
He called me and he said, Mom, I just been pulled over. And I said, for what? Like, that was just my first response. Like, what did you do? And he said I had air fresheners.
Air fresheners in the wind. Come on, bro.
In the window or in the rearview mirror.
Exactly. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Everybody got these, bro.
And then I said, okay, we'll take him down. He was like, you think I'm in trouble? I was like, no, you're not in trouble. What would you be in trouble for?
But what the police find shifts the course of this traffic stop.
Just run him as Dante Wright. No, just run him like you were in DBS.
Yeah.
Just don't put all that other information in.
Oh, okay.
See what it gives you.
Status, suspended, mail, state records hit.
See? You don't want to code for yourself.
He's got a gross misdemeanor warrant, and there's an OFP for a female, so I need to ID her. There's also residue, like weed on the middle console, so probably search the car. Apparently the car is his brother's.
You want to tell him what the warrant's for?
Warrant is for the weapons violation.
Damn.
The officers, who have now been joined by a sergeant, return to arrest Dante, taking the first steps toward an encounter that will end in disaster.
Just have him step on out.
Hey, Dante. All right, man, here, do me a favor. Just step out of the car real quick, okay? And I'll explain what's going on.
That's never good.
You can just put your phone on the dashboard there, okay?
So
and then
am I
the
going
paper.
to jail?
I'll explain all that in a second, okay? Just turn around. Put your hands on your back.
You didn't tell you're under arrest, Dante.
Okay, so you are going to be under arrest, okay? You do have a warrant, so. Don't.
I'm not doing nothing.
Don't. You're tensing up, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep your hands on your back. Wait, fuck. Wait, fuck. Don't.
I'll tease you!
But
Altasia.
Officer Potter's taser is holstered on the left side of her belt. She reaches to the right, tragically grabbing her 9mm
Ain't no goddamn way you mistakenly did this.
instead.
I'll tease you!
That's not a taser. That's a gun. Ain't no way she had this gun up like this talking about come on, bro. What do we think happened? She murdered that man because she wanted to. He running scared now because he see the gun.
Taser!
But the
That's not a taser.
next sound is not the electric crackle of a taser, but the loud report of a single gunshot. Dante Wright is instantly aware of what happened.
He shot me! Oh, right. I just shot him.
You did?
Yes!
Okay.
I grabbed the wrong gun!
Nah, I ain't no grab the wrong gun. You pointed that shit like you was seeing yourself. You knew what you was doing. You screamed taser, but you knew you had a gun. Shut up.
I shot him! Oh my god!
Okay, Kim, sit down.
The booming sounds from down the street are from Dante's car smashing into an oncoming SUV before rolling to a stop at an intersection a block away from the initial incident. One cop is already on the scene, and soon there will be many others.
Refill contact shots fired. Start more units, please. We're gonna need additional units.
Yeah, you need to go to jail, shorty. You killed that man. Talking about taser. You grabbed your gun. You was grabbing a pistol. Ain't no way. You know what a gun feel like. You know what a gun look like. You had it out for like mad long. One of your fellow officers should have told you. Like, that's not a taser. That's a gun. I will.
Oh my god! I'm gonna go to prison!
Yup, you should.
Kim, that guy was trying to take off with me in the car.
But Officer Potter is inconsolable, and the news isn't improving.
The driver is not breathing according to the passenger.
Oh my god! What have I done? What have I done?
You killed somebody is what you did.
Suicide, no one else standing.
What did I do?
At the crash scene, where the police response is growing by the second, Elena gets out of the car as the officers prepare to move in on Dante. Few, if any of them, know exactly what happened here.
We heard over the radio that Brooklyn Center officers, there was a...
They got a shield for him like he shot somebody. He ain't shoot nobody. He got shot.
Possible shooting, took the male out of the driver's seat and began performing a first aid on them.
Paramedics quickly arrive at the scene as well, but little can be done.
As I approached, I believe they stopped doing CPR. I checked a pulse on his right carotid for when I was aiming at about 10 seconds. I moved over to the left carotid to check over there as well. I did not feel a pulse.
Dante Wright is pronounced dead at the scene, and while it's not clear if Officer Potter immediately received the news, a Hennepin County lieutenant finds her in a worrying state.
I got down to her level and I'm talking to her, and she was just repeating some things, and I just
Glock 17, Gen 4.
told her to stop talking. She repeatedly kept saying that she wanted to die. Again, how my conclusion came that there was something critical that took place. I'm going to prison. I want to die. Just let me die. I talked to her sergeant twice, and on the second time, he finally listened to me, I said, you need to take her gun from her, because I didn't know the whole realm of it, but I knew it wasn't good.
Officer Potter is led to an ambulance where she's checked out before being transported back to the police station. Officer Potter, of course, is far from the only person experiencing trauma from the day's events.
I went outside screaming, like I was just so distraught. My neighbors heard me, and my neighbor's like, no, I'll drive you. And there was so much traffic, and I was like, oh my God, I can't. I got out of the car and I started running, but it was so far away. So I had to get back in the car, and I couldn't go any further, and I just see yellow tape.
Oh man, bro.
In the meantime, cops from several departments and jurisdictions have blanketed the area, and many still have very little knowledge about what happened.
Hi there. No, I don't have all the details. I just replaced my partner about 5 minutes ago. I haven't heard about any officers being hurt at all, but I don't know any details.
When Dante's mom finally gets to the scene, she's confronted with the same lack of answers.
I finally got into the yellow tape, and the police officers were stopping me. I'm like, oh my God, is that my son? And I seen the car that we just gave my son 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God, bro. Bro, this is heartbreaking, bro. She just spoke to him because he called her when he got stopped by the police right before this lady killed him. She pull up to the scene and see the car that she just gave her son 2 weeks ago smashed up like this, and she knows obviously something bad really happened because there's so many cars here. She knows somebody died.
Smashed up. Is that my son? I finally got into the yellow tape, and the police officers were stopping me. I'm like, oh my God, is that my son? And I seen the car that we just gave my son 2 weeks ago smashed up with another car. And I was like, oh my God, was he in an accident? And Brooklyn Center police officers were talking to me, and they said they had no information. They
be lying. They know what's going on. They just say they have no information because they don't want to tell you that.
don't know what happened. I said, well, I know what happened. I was on the phone. He shot my son.
The sight of this...
Wow, she was on the phone with him. That's where at times these situations emotional, you know. Buick are good cars. Grandpa used to swear by them. Yeah, Buicks are good cars.
Many police cars has attracted attention, and it's not long before the mood grows hostile.
Oh, it's me. You're the one that's yelling out a window while you're driving. These people don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened, and they're threatening to hurt people. Unbelievable.
But the atmosphere surrounding police shootings is tense in the spring of 2021, and that tension is perhaps especially palpable here in Brooklyn Center, where, less than 10 miles away, Derek Chauvin is on trial for the 2020 death of George Floyd, and as news breaks out about Dante's shooting, the gathering crowd begins to take the shape of a full-fledged protest.
They not playing, they out there ready. You already know shit about to get hostile. They can start forming just on the scene. Oh yeah. Bro, Adam 22 was in my hood, bro. Adam 22 went to Patterson Projects, bro. That's my hood, literally, my hood. Adam 22 went to my hood, gang. I was on stream with y'all when that nigga was there. That's the crazy part. I got a couple messages like, yo, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Man, I seen them shits after stream. I ain't know why they was asking me. They ain't say Adam 22 was there. Then I realized the next day, nigga, Adam 22 was in the hood. My hood.
Get people here.
He was there with some West Coast rappers and then one of the rapper niggas from my hood that I called on the phone. Remember the nigga I called on the phone? Ready? Remember the nigga I called on the phone about the little TJ shit, smoking in the house? Remember I was like, yo, bro, was they wrong for smoking in the house? But getting kicked out, smoking in the house and shit? The little TJ, Playboy Max shit? Remember the nigga who I called up? Him. Adam 22 was there with him and some West Coast rapper niggas.
Do not be violent, trading. Get the body pigs. Do not be violent. I want you to fight them. Get people here right now. Check people here. After the run right now. Do not go for the antidote. The reason why they have so many pigs out here is because they know.
But the growing unrest at the scene of Dante's shooting is only the first glimpse of what is in store for Brooklyn Center as the day turns into night and news of the incident continues to spread throughout the community. Riot squads gather at the police station as the protests spread and troubling reports come over the radio.
Minneapolis, female stated looting of Walmart will be happening soon and hung up on us.
And as temperatures rise across the city, it's perhaps inevitable that some protesters are detained.
My phone is ringing. Can you see who that is, please? You have to answer it, but can you tell me who it is? Because it might be my mom, and she's going to be very disappointed in me. Oh, man. I thought I was doing the right thing. It's looking real great outside. It looks like you guys got it all in control.
Even as the protests turn chaotic in some areas, police must also confront destruction and theft throughout the city.
I'll be honest with you, I got no idea what to do here. Because I mean, everything around here is getting looted.
The wide net of property damage and looting sends the cops to multiple businesses.
Right. I recall that. Facts.
As they struggle to keep up with sporadic outbursts of criminal activity.
You better get the home! Get the home! Y'all better get home! Drop the Stop it! Police, you're under arrest! Come on, your hands up!
Damn.
They probably just ran out of here. That kid looks like he's about 8 years old. Wow, this is the America we live in now. My God, this is a war zone.
The local unrest continues throughout the following week, and the city reports that they've handled at least 200 calls ranging from burglaries to property damage. According to officials, more than 140 businesses are damaged, including several instances of arson. In the midst of the ongoing protests and community reaction, Officer Potter resigns from the Brooklyn Center Police Department on April 13th, 2 days after the shooting. The following day, she is arrested and charged with second-degree manslaughter in the death of Dante Wright.
So, yep, I'm just gonna, I know, I'm very sorry. Just, let's just face this way just for the sake of it.
Look, my son ready. Look, my son ready. Yeah, Adam 22 and
Down. So we got Adam 22 in the building. LA Rapper Corps. Theaters.
Patterson Projects, man. My son bought Adam 22 to the Husky. My son bought Adam 22 to Patterson. That's fire, gang. I ain't gonna lie, I definitely was supposed to be out there, but that's fire.
Everybody, hold on. Real LA niggas. You know? When they hear that, they know what time it is. Look, we live and direct with this shit. Is no cable. I'm out here on the East Coast, fucking with my niggas. Patterson Projects. Yes, sir. We outside. Jeez.
Jeez.
That type of shit. Look, do you know? Yeah. We driving direct with the city. No motherfucking cable. We in Patterson Projects.
Patterson Projects.
In the bill. Just in case y'all didn't hear that.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's, we got Adam 22 in the building.
Adam 22 in the building. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Adam 22 for pulling up to my hood, man.
I'm just gonna pat everything down. Do you have underwear on?
No, I just sports bra on.
There's no pockets. Just kick your leg a little bit, Blenny. Thank you.
As she arrives at the jail, Potter has an emotional exchange with the officer escorting her.
I'd give you a hug, but that's probably not allowed.
What's that?
I can't give you a hug. It's probably not allowed.
Yeah, I just be aware that once you walk in the door, everything is recorded, so to speak, and phone calls and everything. Just, I'm sure you know that. I'm just okay,
Sure you know that.
and we'll make this as.
Well, Glock 17. I ain't gonna lie. Sheesh. Now shout out to Adam 22 for that. I fuck with Adam 22 for that. I like that. He came through, showed love to my nigga Ready, bro. Ready the homie, man. You know what I'm saying? He on his way up, bro. You feel me? Adam 22 show love. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. But I ain't gonna lie, this Glock 17 look pretty as shit. Made me want to give me a Glock 17. I had one back in the day, a dirty one. Not a dirty one, but it was not legal back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, made me want to give me a Glock 17, a legal one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe want to give me a nice little Glock. This shit is pretty as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
But
if you love guns the way I love guns, you know what I'm saying? That shit look beautiful.
In September, the Minnesota Attorney General added first-degree manslaughter to her charges. At trial, Potter told the jury that she had never before used her taser or her gun on duty.
Never before used either or?
In her 26 years of policing, and
Cap
insisted that she didn't want to hurt anybody that day. Dante's mother posted a
She was a cop for 26 years, bro. 26 years making rookie mistakes. She look old as shit, but damn.
message on Facebook calling for accountability.
Just seen my son laying there, looked to me like he was dead. And I sat there and watched my son sit on the corner for hours and hours. That was my day. I watched my son underneath a yellow tent for seemed to be like a lifetime.
Wow.
Kimberly Potter was convicted of first-degree manslaughter and sentenced in February 2022. The city of Brooklyn Center agreed to pay Dante Wright's family a lawsuit settlement of $3.25 million in June 2022. Kimberly Potter was released from prison in April 2023.
How? Bro, that's crazy. How she was released? How she was released, gang? Yo, that's crazy. She killed the man. And she got off because the city paid the family $3.2 million, bro. That ain't enough. That's crazy, man. Sheesh, bro. Apple AirTag leads to 17 shots fired. What's this about?
Get down, get down. Hey.
On September 8, 2024, officers with the Santa Fe Police Department in New Mexico were dispatched to a local McDonald's.
Yo, it be going down in New Mexico, don't it? Honest question. At what age is 3.2? At what age? What you mean at what age? Like if you're 92 about to die already and then they kill you and you get 3.2 milli? Is that what you mean? I can't even fathom, bro. I can't even think about that.
In reference,
life is not worth money, bro. Money is a monetary thing that they put here. You know what I'm saying? Clearly for us to, but you can't compare life to money.
To a stolen Jeep.
But I would say, if you're gonna say how much money, at least $100 million, nigga. You killed the nigga. Y'all supposed to do life in jail. She got out the next year, $100 million.
Cherokee. What the suspect didn't know was that he was being tracked by.
Like, how old you have to be to exit the game and leave the family? 3.2. I don't know, brody.
The owner via an Apple AirTag, but that didn't stop him from turning the last day of Santa Fe's largest celebration, Fiesta de Santa Fe, into complete tragedy.
Nigga was trying to get some McDonald's, man. He ain't had no plates on his car, though. Nigga was trying to get that McDonald's. I be tight, too, nigga. You probably pay for your shit already and all that.
Vehicles fleeing North St. Francis. Okay, I'm just gonna 22. He's already starting to get a little reckless here.
Yo, he out of there in the SRT. Guy's getting a Sunday. Now he's on the run. Bro, he's out of there in that SRT, bro. I don't know if this police about to catch up.
So, can you go that to the police? He continued northbound St. Francis. Looks like state police just engaged. Actually, that looks like maybe SO. Right now. Guadalupe!
Guadalupe!
I guess he went down.
Guadalupe!
Did you see a car hauling ass through here?
Updated team at 210 East Marcy Street. They had the father air clutching in the car.
White Pine Cherokee is going to be closer to Marcy Street. We don't have a cross street right now. It was.
This shit look fun. Made me want to buy a motorcycle. I'd be scared to buy a motorcycle though, because I feel like I'll probably be speeding and wilding and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, this look fun.
He's still on Mercy.
Hi, this is Officer Gonzalez. Are you guys here at the McDonald's?
Yeah, we are trying to get a coffee. It's been a hell of a morning.
Okay. Can you? Are you in the drive-thru?
No, I'm right here.
Can you meet me outside? We have officers pursuing the vehicle, so we're just trying to get updated.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I'm walking up to a police officer right now.
Perfect. That's me.
How we doing?
Yes.
Sorry, I was.
Do you mind if I leave?
88, you a motorcycle rider? You ride motorcycles, 88, or nah?
88, come through here. He's coming down Power Side.
What kind of stickers are on the back?
It's a racing sticker. It's like a Spartan face.
Okay.
A Spartan mask on it, and then there's actually a racetrack on it, but you wouldn't be able to tell that.
Alright, I'll be coming on elevator now. Just stay close to your building right now. About to set up spikes with some cover, hard cover.
No.
Oh, you got a motorcycle? Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I might have to grab one. My boys be riding out on motorcycles.
Updated ping from the 210 East Marcy Street. Is there a way I can update the ping, or is it just every couple minutes, right?
It's whenever, yeah. So it's basically whenever it's next to an iPhone. So that's how the Apple tags work.
We have a description of the driver in case he takes off.
Were you guys able to identify the driver? Or no?
Well, I don't know who the driver was. They dropped off a woman right over here when we were watching them. They looked homeless to me.
Yeah, he's advising they looked homeless. Unsure.
At least the woman did, yeah.
How many people were in it?
It was just two. It was him, and then he dropped off a woman over here.
Get out of the way. Get off the road. Hello.
Get off the road. Where's he at? He's coming this way?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Did it have decals on the hood?
Did it have decals on the hood?
No.
Negative. Okay. No other decals or wrecks or anything like that, right?
No,
on
it's
it?
not wrecked.
Okay. So you guys didn't report it this morning, though, right?
Yeah, we did.
You
We
did?
reported it last night at,
Did they give you a case number for it or anything like that?
not that I'm aware of.
Just seen going eastbound on.
Okay. And you saw the stickers on the back and everything like
Yeah,
that?
it's definitely my car.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Because we don't have it as stolen right now, so we're not sure what happened.
They said he's Alameda and Palace is what they said.
Is it Alameda and Palace a good location or not?
Try not to touch the vehicle.
I haven't seen it. It's still pinging in your guys' downtown area, but he's getting notifications here on St. Francis as well.
Your last one was Palace, Alameda.
Yeah, like a Trackhawk. It's got a loud exhaust.
Did they have a key or anything?
And it wasn't black, it was white. You wrong. You know what really tosses a wrench into life plans and pipe dreams? Kids. They are a game changer. Facts.
Into it.
No, the key was in the vehicle. Yeah. I couldn't find it last night, and I was like, yeah, it'll be all right for one night. Obviously not.
And it was in it. Okay.
Couldn't find it when I left it, yeah.
Bro, all he did was be at the McDonald's with no tags. That's all he did. He was at the McDonald's and he had no tags on his SRT. You ain't. It was no license plate.
They followed him up by the other side, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what unit that was, but then
He's hit out somewhere.
Yeah, they were on his ass, man.
I know.
And unfortunately, we can't pursue stolen vehicles. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he probably tossed it at this point, though.
So, but we have all officers here because we hope that with so many of us here, they'll dump the vehicles. What happens?
Yeah, as a V8 in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bro. If he ain't got no license plate on the car, he definitely don't got none of that other shit. Definitely stolen.
There it went. I believe it just passed Palace on PvP. North.
Yo, they should have just stayed ducked out wherever they was.
Well, hold that. Never mind. It's just one that looks like. No, that wasn't it.
Oh, you tight. Now, this bike can't fire.
Santa Fe Street.
I gotta give me a bike.
I got a Jeep built on it, and Alameda with a Colorado University front plate.
Yo, I gotta give me a bike, gang. This shit look fire. You gonna look to see if the license plate's off?
No.
Nope, the license plate's on there.
Let's go 28. It's New Mexico. We're good.
I can't say.
That's not it. That's not it. Friend of mine got his SRT Durango. It's decent. Got that instead of the minivan the wife wanted for the kids. Yo, shout out to your homie, bro.
He's not going to try to ram anything, because we already saw him. So we were sitting there at the start of the parade.
Nah, but when it's time, when I got it like that, I'm gonna give me an AMG 63. You know what I'm saying? AMG 63, the new joint S, probably the sports joint. I ain't gonna lie, I've been wanting that shit for so long. I gotta get it. I owe it to myself. Unless it's something better I want at the time.
And he
around that price. That's like 120, 130. Around that price. Gotta be something around that price.
Passed right by us and went down Guadalupe. So he's gonna try to get away. If he rams something, we'll charge him for it, but I don't think it'd be like intentional. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Hey, until they call this, considering that it looks like he's around here, just stay here so y'all don't get hit by him or something, because he was driving a little nuts.
Okay.
And you too, John.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, if she needs help, I fully anticipate Jennifer being the one throwing in all the help.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, you know, he gotta try to flirt with the girls. He gotta try to flirt with the girls, throwing this nigga under the bus to flirt with the chicks. You hear this? Listen to this nigga, man. Dirty Mac.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, if she, so y'all don't get. They call this, considering that it looks like he's around here, just stay here so y'all don't get hit by him or something. Cause
The ladies, just stay here so y'all don't get hit by him. And then look at this shit.
He was driving a little nuts.
Okay.
And you too, John.
Oh, thank
you. And you too, John.
Yeah, if she needs help, I fully anticipate Jennifer being the one throwing in all the help.
Damn.
See, you know what I'm saying? Throwing us under the, he trying to get some pussy. He trying to get this cop right here that's talking, the body cam we listening to is trying to get some pussy.
Oh, all right.
She used to wrestle. Did you wrestle?
Not professionally, no.
Well, I'm not talking about blanket wrestling either.
Yeah, Can't lane jump and wow on the bikes. Lane. Yeah.
I'm gonna go cruise around a little bit. I told them just to stay there, considering that he might be.
Oh, this the bike nigga. He really a flirt. Come on, he hopping off a bike. He think he getting all the pussy.
Down here.
Yeah.
I don't want them to get hit. I don't want you to get hit either. But and I told them if he comes by here and you need help, just to help you out.
Okay.
All right.
Just let me know if you guys need anything else. We're gonna be looking for this all day. So
Thank you so much.
just
I appreciate this. Right. Hopefully.
I know. I hope we find it right away. And luckily, though, it's fiestas, so we have every officer in our department in service right now.
Nice.
So
There's
usually there's like 5 or 6 of us. Right now, there's probably like 40
Nice.
in the downtown area. So
I would love the exercise.
yes, I think we should be good. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
For the next 30 minutes, the suspect continued to elude police, most likely circling downtown Santa Fe. When he was spotted again, he was northwest of Paseo de Peralta and heading straight for Fiesta de Santa Fe.
Starting to accelerate now. Should be at Griffin. Too many pedestrians in that area. There's 2 of them. And I am not pursuing. I am not pursuing.
Why not?
He is headed PDP wide open.
Oh yeah, 20
Yeah,
pedestrians.
TDP wide open.
He is headed towards PDP wide open.
I read his speed just past me, heading towards downtown. Not pursuing. That way.
Oh shit, bro! You just asked me about chips. Yo, that's crazy, dog. Yo, 88, you really that nigga, man. You an old head too. Look.
Not pursuing. That way.
That was the theme song to Chips.
Almost in. I'm throwing up the zone now.
Get off the radio. Should be on Sandoval now.
That's crazy. This is an old head show, I bet. Chips.
The driver of that vehicle was wearing glasses.
I thought I heard something like yelling and all that. There's a guy driving crazy over there.
I know a black SUV went that way. He went through Colonel.
They're revising.
He's down on the plaza area.
Which way did that car go? Did y'all see it? The white Jeep?
Did it go through here?
Yeah, he went through here and he went left.
Stay off the radio.
Let's see what this chip's joint about. Oh, he wildin'. Oh, my son wildin'. Nah, my son out here. Okay, okay.
You just went down wrong way, Sheridan.
We have lights on it. It's going east on Marcy toward, back toward PDP, east toward Marcy.
Something's just running.
There it is, there it is.
He's coming down behind the library.
You ain't gotta shoot at the car, nigga.
Stop!
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ah, you shot him for what?
Stop, bitch!
Because he drove on the sidewalk. They're gonna say because he drove on the sidewalk. Why did he drive on the sidewalk? That was a dickhead move. You shouldn't even stop right here. Look, you shouldn't even stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going! Keep going!
Stop, bitch!
What's going on?
He didn't even need to do that. He didn't even need to stop.
He just hit a unit.
Oh my god.
Be careful, bike nigga. If he just hit a unit, he definitely willing to hit you. Oh, they running down on that nigga. 14 shots. 17 shots. It's like no way he alive, right? He was going around the car. Yeah, he could have. Yeah, that's why he had to slow down. I guess.
You guys okay?
We're good.
We're good.
You got the niggas on bikes with no motor. Look at these niggas on bikes with no motor.
We're good.
We're good.
If you wasn't gonna do nothing, if they wasn't good, what was y'all gonna do? Y'all got no motor on y'all bikes. Y'all niggas is pedal biking it. Chill. Let's see what he do.
You guys okay? Miss you okay?
Yes.
Well, come on.
Okay,
Let's go over
my
here.
husband.
That's it?
Come on.
Who the thought they was hit?
No, they're good.
You'd have thought they was hit. Shout out to the old lady, man. Ducking for cover. Sad she had to do that. Mind you, it was the police that shot. Nobody else shot but the police, too.
All shots went that way. Okay, stay up for a minute. It's okay.
Where's the person that was hit by the car?
Can I shut my gate and
Sure, no. Yeah, go ahead. Start checking business. Make sure no one's hurt.
Oh, shit.
Get out of your pocket! Your hand out of your pocket!
Oh, shit. He got his ass. That nigga got popped by one of them bullets.
He advised that 53, SO53 was the vehicle that was hit, the unit that was hit.
Yeah, we're gonna skip the bloody part, but yeah, they got his ass.
Someone has an open mic.
Yeah, I know. It's what?
I have an open mic from the unit. Are all units 10-4?
That's why he gave up, because he got shot.
All units, do we have any units that are...
Where are they?
Any units are worried if any units are hit?
Damn it.
Damn it!
Where
These are the bad bitches on the unit.
are they?
Damn it.
What are tortas?
7-8 on Henry, since everything else is tied up. Canyon East Palace, we have the suspect bleeding. Units disabled. East Palace Canyon. 10-3 boys, so we can go back to that. Yeah? Yeah.
Just W to shoulder.
Yes, W to the shoulder. I'm good. Follow these directives. Is there any...
It's gonna hurt.
Coming through it all on the radio? Everything was all jumbled up.
I saw you.
Well, somebody was Mike was caught up.
So you know what? It might have been the motor, my motor again.
Yeah.
There was definitely a motor. You could hear it. Yeah. Yeah. Then that was me. That switch. I'm waiting on it to be replaced. But no injuries whatsoever.
No injuries.
They canceled the parade.
Nigga, only person injured is the suspect.
Pat said it over the air. Okay, I didn't hear that. Yeah. Pat said over the air, we're not doing the parade.
So no injuries reported with our guys over here.
Okay.
Basically,
sounds like the only injury he had was Orr when he got rammed, but he's okay.
And then, what injuries do you have?
This is right here.
Okay.
The other day, the incident was just a red mark. Now it's
yeah. So
you're showing the progression of the injury.
What's up? Hi.
Where do you want him?
Let's do it downstairs so we don't have to take him.
Yes, I think.
We'll try it.
This room right here?
Yeah, the interview room.
Justin.
Drugged up.
Hey, Justin. I'm Detective DePaz. Can you hear me? Do you want to talk? No? I'm the detective that's going to be handling this case. I was told that you wanted to have a conversation, but you're not answering me.
Nah.
Yes? No? You do? Yeah. How are you feeling, man?
My son is on that shit. They got him on that morphine.
Yo, Justin. If you're not gonna talk to me, man, we'll have to go. No? No, he's not gonna.
He's not gonna.
He's out of it. He's out of it, dude. He's not gonna wanna. Yeah, he's.
The suspect, identified by New Mexico State Police as Justin Jimenez, was taken to Christus St. Vincent Regional Medical Center to undergo treatment for his gunshot wounds. He was later released and booked into Santa Fe County Jail. He was charged with 4 counts of aggravated battery upon a peace officer, aggravated fleeing a law enforcement officer causing injury, possession of a stolen vehicle, reckless driving, failure to obey traffic signs, leaving the scene of an accident, failure to give immediate notice of an accident, and driving with no driver's license. A grand jury found sufficient evidence to prosecute Justin, and the case was moved to the 1st Judicial District, where a count of criminal damage to property exceeding $1,000 was added to his list of charges. Midwest Safety independently verified that Justin was transferred to the Santa Fe County Adult Detention Facility, where he is currently held without bond. According to court documents, Justin was previously charged in a multitude of cases. Most of these cases were dismissed by the prosecutor due to lack of evidence or because the prosecutor failed to show up to court. However, 6 weeks before Fiesta de Santa Fe, Justin pled guilty to burglary of a vehicle and larceny and was ordered to serve 2 years of probation. As a result of his actions during Fiesta de Santa Fe, Justin attended a probation violation hearing where he denied violating his probation. Currently, Justin awaits a pretrial conference scheduled for July 3, 2025, as a result of the 4 separate instances of officers shooting at Justin during the pursuit. 8 Santa Fe police officers and 1 Santa Fe County Sheriff's deputy chief were placed on administrative leave per departmental policy. According to local reporting, the Santa Fe County Sheriff's deputy chief and 3 city police officers were cleared to return to active duty in early February. However, their actions are still under investigation by New Mexico State Police. They will present their findings to the 1st Judicial District Attorney's Office, who will decide whether the shootings were justified. No additional information was readily available.
I'm gonna say yeah, because he drove on the sidewalk. But let's see what this is about.
2 days.
Open carrier killed with his own gun at AutoZone. Damn.
Days ago, I did a video about a woman who had her gun taken from her while she...
Shout out to my boy Colin Newell, bro. Giving us that gun safety, gun tips. I rock with him. He subscribe, man. I rock with Colin Newell.
She was open carrying it in her back pocket. And in that video, I said this. If you're gonna open carry, fine. Do it with a holster that has retention. Something that doesn't let someone just walk up and yank it out like a damn Happy Meal toy. And even then, if someone does try to take it, you better be ready to fight for it. Because
inside the AutoZone store on East was acting.
This happened.
Tonight, a man who police say was acting erratically inside the AutoZone store on East Charleston at Maryland Parkway shoots and kills a man with the victim's own gun. Police say the victim exercised his lawful ability to open carry that firearm, which the suspect was somehow able to grab and then just started shooting.
This is a nightmare scenario for open carry. You're carrying legally, doing everything by the book, and then boom, some unstable lunatic rips your gun off of you.
Believe it or not, 46 states allow the open carry of a firearm, meaning the weapon is in plain view. 31 of those states, including Nevada, allow open carry without a permit. For some, it's a matter of self-defense. Others say they're exercising their Second Amendment right to bear arms.
Exactly. Open carry is legal in Nevada. That's not controversial. The controversy is how people feel about seeing a gun.
Jeff Margetta is an educated gun owner.
I see people open carry and they do not watch their surroundings at all.
Facts. If you're gonna open carry, you better be situationally aware. This isn't Call of Duty. There's no respawn. You're walking around with a gun in plain sight. And guess what? You probably just made yourself a target. And if you're not invisible, you're announcing yourself to the world.
And that's kind of a scary thought because someone could come up behind them, take their gun, and then they're liable for what happens.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Pause. No, sir. That's not how responsibility works. The idea that if someone is responsible for what criminals choose to do.
While Metro has yet to reveal exactly how the suspect, 36-year-old Kyle Capucci, was able to use the victim's own pistol to kill him, firearms instructor Ken Ortega says what happened Friday is rare.
You know, Steve, it's not very often.
There are only 2 documented open carry homicides that have happened in recent years.
Let me say that again. There are only 2 documented open carry homicides in recent years. So why does it feel like the media is trying to make this seem like it happens all the time?
Ortega says anyone who chooses to open carry responsibly needs a level 2 or level 3 retention holster.
Bro, I don't understand why anybody will open carry. If you're not law enforcement, maybe security. Even security, I feel like, security should open carry.
Start second guessing open carry as a whole.
Ortega says anyone who chooses to open carry responsibly needs a level 2 or level 3 retention holster.
Exactly. That's what I said 2 days ago. You don't just strap a gun to your hip and walk out the door. You need retention. You need training. If someone grabs your gun, you better be ready to fight to deal with it.
They may feel strongly about just maybe exercising their right. They may feel strongly that maybe they can't get a concealed carry. Maybe they had a DUI. Maybe they had something that didn't even allow them to qualify for a concealed carry weapons license
XD right there.
in the state of Nevada.
This is exactly why some people open carry, not to be political, but because they have to. Maybe they can't get a concealed carry permit. Maybe they don't have $200 to spend on paperwork, fees, classes, and fingerprints. Don't punish them for using the only legal method available to make it easier to conceal carry.
So yes, you can open carry in Nevada, but back to our original question. Should you? Firearms experts say that is a hard no unless you've been professionally trained and you know how to do it safely and obey the law.
You mean like with every other right? Nobody's saying you shouldn't vote unless you've taken a civics class. Nobody's saying you shouldn't speak unless you've had media training.
If you do it, there'll be a lot of people around you who are uncomfortable, especially since we have so many people here from California.
And I'm not here to protect your feelings. We don't write laws based on what makes Californians nervous. I'm caring for my safety, not your comfort. If seeing my gun triggers your trauma, that's unfortunate. But again,
hey man, that shit crazy. Let's see, I don't know. Let's hit the home page. Shit going on. A boy got pulled over with guns. Girl arrested twice in 2 hours after stealing food and coffee. What the heck? When their neighbors think they can outnumber police, I'm trying to see if we can find. Robbers jump off bridge to escape police. What the hell? What the hell?
Hello, sir. How are you? Mind if we holler at you for a few minutes? Where are you coming from? Okay. Can you have a seat for me?
Have a seat? Am I being detained?
Have a seat. Yes, you're being detained. Have a seat. Yep, he's in the water. This is going to be him on the bridge.
Damn.
Ocean unit, are you?
Like, nigga, what kind of warrants you got?
You able to respond over here?
I wouldn't jump. Me neither.
While officers may be stunned at the moment, they're about to initiate a manhunt for this suspect as that same morning, a male matching his description robbed someone for their scooter at knife point.
Yeah, we're under the east side of the bridge. We can't go far, so we just need somebody at the eastbound side of the bridge.
570 confirmed that's going to be our guy.
Yeah, he has the matching ear tattoo and everything. As soon as we told him he was detained, he hopped over the side. I have access to the boat if you want me to put it in.
Where did he go?
No, he's underneath the bridge. I don't think so. Yeah. I might take the county guy with me. Dex!
A scooter. Robbed a nigga at knife point. He about to do some time for that, though.
Do you want to get on our boat with us?
Sure.
You got your trunks on?
Damn it.
That's his hat floating in the water right there, so he's still got to be right here. I'm going to get Dex to come with me since he's one of the ocean units.
Somebody get on the PA and keep giving him...
Get on the PA and tell him to go to the east side, the suspect.
Where did he jump in the water at?
Right here.
Alright, he ain't going to be able to swim all the way over there.
Where that? You going to try to walk out this way?
Oh, no, I'm going to get the boat. Is he walking already?
Yeah, about where the light pole is.
Deep in the water.
Ain't no way he made it that far already.
Oh, that's Carmen. Carmen, be careful. Carbon and him are the bike units are underneath a bridge. Hop in your car. Dex, if you want to follow me.
Has anybody required eyes on him yet?
Still working on it. We might see him over here on the east side. We're still walking towards him. I believe it was confirmed robbery already, and also the warrant.
What's going on if there was a bridge closed?
It was an armed robbery. Got to jump in the water. Yeah.
Oh, they riding out on the boat.
Get in this compartment. There's life jackets in there.
I was women south now.
Life jacket.
These are weak ass cops. Why didn't they jump in after him? Yeah, right. I don't even blame them for that, brother. I ain't jumping in after this nigga.
On for you.
Just because he don't give a fuck about his life don't mean I don't.
Is he south of the bridge now?
He's way out there.
Alright, when he comes on the boat, you have to put him in handcuffs, and then that orange life jacket's got to go on him. Okay. There's a ladder on the back of this boat. Okay. So, Dex, if you want to go to the back of the boat with him.
You think the water cold? Nice police boat, you saying?
Hey, put your hands in the air. Put them both up.
I'd love to drive around that shit. Swimming for 16 minutes. He out there. Yeah, nah, I'd love to own a boat like this that's not a police boat. You ever thought about buying a boat, 88?
Alright, we're gonna coast in. You can go ahead and drop that ladder. Come here.
Or is it too cold in Canada?
I'll be behind you. Come here. You got anything on you? Got a knife or anything? Yeah, I got my knife. Come here. I think she's in the cool. On the floor.
Yeah, he was ready to jump in. He's like, I'm about to die, nigga. See how you look? Look how you look. Look how you look. Look how you look. He like he about to die. Then like E.T. Phone home. Bald head ass nigga. Nigga don't got one hair on his head. E.T. phone home. Boats are expensive to maintain. I own several boats. I like the Kelowna BC. I don't even know what that is. Give me your boat model. Give me your boat model that you think is fire. That's not OD expensive. That's affordable to a nigga that's making a couple $100,000 a year. Just give me a boat like that. Now, send me a boat like that so I can look something up on here and get inspired. You heard? Send me a boat model that I could look up that's like something that like a nigga that make a couple $100,000 a year could buy, that I could get inspired. I could get inspired right here. I could look it up on here and get inspired by that boat real quick.
I think she's in the cool. On the floor.
Where's the knife? It's in my right pocket, sir.
Where?
In my right pocket, sir. How much money this cost y'all?
You got anything else on you?
How much money this cost y'all?
Nothing illegal, sir.
Any other weapons?
I don't think so, bro.
Told you, not one hair on his head. Nigga bald as hell.
He's breathing. Roll up on your right side.
Might be a Nazi.
Sit up on your butt. Put a life jacket on so you're nice and safe.
Alright, watch your head. It's coming over.
Looks like a vape.
That's what I thought it was too.
It is a vape.
It is. It's around his neck.
Yeah, take it off.
Thought it was up to the life jacket.
Yeah. Hey, what were you thinking?
I really was just trying to get back at my girl.
Plus your legs. Thank you for not making me get in the water after you.
Well, I made a couple other officers might not feel the same way.
Yeah, that's their mistake. That was silly.
Oh, so some of them did jump in the water after him.
Crazy.
I didn't get to see you jump. I'll watch the camera when they release it. Yep.
So it's just like the most action you get, dude.
I mean, definitely this morning, yeah. All right, you ready? Yeah. Let's get up.
Alright, let's see. My boy 88 gonna show us some boats. Let's see what we got. Boatsdealers.com. That look fire. How much is that right there? In stock, use, power, ski and wakeboard. They don't tell you how much it costs? I don't see the price nowhere. Oh, asking 89. They want 90K for this John. Okay. Plus GST. Let me see. So basically about 100K for this John. 100K. This is like a Benz. If you buying a bunch of Benzes, you been buying Benzes, you like, fuck it, I'm ready to buy me a little boat. Ready to buy me a little boat. I've been riding Benzes, man. I'm ready to get a little boat. Order. This fire. You be riding around with your bed. That's fire. Oh, this fire. You got a couple seats. Nah, this fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got the nigga driving it. Got the passenger up there. That's a lot of people be on this boat. It's fire. This a how many passengers? Hold on. This a 1, 2. And it could be people up here on this little bench. Look, it got room over here on this little bench. So two people could be on this bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And have bitches on the lap and shit. That means you could really have like 20 bitches. 20 people. 20 people all together. 100,000, 89 plus tax and all that. We can deliver anywhere in Western Canada. Oh, that's in Canada. Okay. Let's see what else they got. Let's look. Oh, what's this? Suncrafter. Platoons. That look different. It's a different looking boat. This look fire. It got a roof. Let's see this. Nah, this look fire. It got a roof though. This crazy. It got a roof. How much they want for this one? 104. Now only. Oh, it was 104. Now it's only 79 plus freight. Set up in dealership. Prep of 8,500. This is a nice one, bro. This joint right here, you got bitches under here. You could be getting a tan or not get a tan. I'm pretty sure you could retract. You could take this joint off. So if they want to get a tan, they can get a tan. You know, bitches you gotta let bitches get a tan if they want to get a tan. You feel me, bro? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, gang? But you gotta let bitches get a tan if they want to get a tan. Oh, I'm not even showing you. My bad, gang. My bad, y'all. I'm over here looking at it by myself. Boats are like trucks. They lose value fast when new. Best to buy used. I agree. Look. This is the one I was talking about. You got the little hood on it. I was accidentally looking at this shit on my other screen. Y'all can't see my other screen. So I'm over here giving commentary on boats that y'all can't see. Good for the grandkids. It's not a bring the bitch on boat. Nah, I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about this one. It was a different one I was talking about. Look, this one right here. You bring the bitches on this one. Come on, bro. It got room for the huzz. Look. 1, 2. You got the driver's seat. You got this seat right here. Let's see. You and your main joint. Then you got the homies joints. You got some bad joints back here. Two chicks can sit back there. Or a dude and a chick right there. If they want to, you know what I mean? He could be laying up there. She could be up there. You know what I mean? Or one person. Let's just say one person. So 1, 2, 3. 3 people could fit over here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just mad bitches on niggas' laps right here. So that's like 20 people. Not just joking. Not 20. But this one right here is a family boat. Yeah, that's the boat. The people you know that know, you just know. Yeah, that right there is a fire boat. This boat right here fire too, though. You can bring the family on this joint. But let's see. Hold on. Let's see. I want to look at other boats, though. I want to look at some other shit. We want to dream big. What's this? Oh. Nah, I don't like this boat. It's too old school for me. Yeah, that boat too old school. A little too old school for me. I ain't gonna lie. Gonna lie to you, player. Let's look at the pictures of this one, though. Boom. It got seats. It got a little... Why couldn't it have a bigger table? This table's kind of trash. That's cool, though. Alright, you got benches. See, you got... yeah, niggas, this is room. This is space. You could be partying on this junk. That's definitely ice. You put some ice down there. Ice in a bucket. Put some bottles in the ice and beers. A lot of people like beers, too. I'm trying. Now these fire though. These drinks like 100K. That ain't bad, bro. You got a little bolo 100K. Spent a little 100K on your boat. That's fire. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all.
Step over. Alright, step up. We'll walk right up there. Once you get there, we'll take your life jacket off.
Hello, sir.
How you doing? Good. Over there. Alright, let me read you something real quick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to talk to us right now? Put these rights in mind.
You can't incriminate me any more than I'm already incriminated. Anybody got any drugs? Cigarette?
Officers have the robbery victim with them in a nearby squad car. Now that they've recovered the suspect's knife, they ask the victim if it was the same knife the suspect used to rob him.
The blade? Is it exactly the one, like the blade?
I can't definitely say for sure.
Can you pull it, like, open it up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely, yeah.
So, you positive identified that knife?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, did he agree to speak?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. What's that, sir? He didn't say anything about...
We didn't talk anything. We just heard him ran to there. Just a normal conversation on the boat.
So, you know what we're talking about? See, so, what's going on, my friend? Talk to me.
I'm just drugged the up.
Drugged the fuck out?
Right? I mean,
did you steal the scooter?
I didn't steal nothing.
You didn't steal nothing?
I stole some drugs.
Why did you run then?
Because I'm on the room. I got a warrant, sir.
Oh, you got a warrant?
But listen, what was one on the bridge. Y'all kept passing, and normally I can slide past a couple of y'all without homeless. I'm out here walking the streets and shit. Eventually I'm gonna get picked up. I'm surprised it lasted this long. Okay. But no, still nothing.
So what did you do like approximately 5 in the morning? What were you doing?
This nigga got faces on his tattoos, sad faces as his tattoos. Look, sad face. What the hell?
Drugs?
You were doing drugs?
I don't know. 5 o'clock in the morning. But when the sun comes up?
Yeah, before. It was dark.
I was at Holly Hill.
You were at Holly Hill?
Yeah.
What were you doing at Holly Hill, my friend?
Drugs, man.
Drugs?
Drugs.
So the reason that we're making contact with you, my friend, is because there was an incident.
You're not his friend.
B-Suite. Oh, to the T, my friend. To the T. A stolen scooter with a knife.
No, and I got a knife. Boy.
Yeah. Oh, so let me answer this. Honest with you, man.
Honest with you, no steal. No steal nothing.
You didn't steal anything?
No, sir.
He lying.
Okay. So you didn't steal anything? You didn't grab a scooter?
If I did anything wrong, it was I didn't get enough money for drugs for me and my girlfriend, dog. And I apologize.
So you said...
And I apologize for not getting enough money for drugs for me and my girl.
That you didn't take anything? You didn't take...
Listen, 5 o'clock this morning, I was shooting up drugs with my girl.
Alright, this nigga just gonna tell us his drug stories. What's this?
C2 taser.
Chaos erupts after man steals officer's taser.
Incidents that cause huge problems for officers. This officer tases her own partner. But first, this male finds out what happens when you steal an officer's taser.
Officer Pell, can you stand up real quick?
Yeah. You got a warrant.
Whoa.
You got a warrant.
Yeah. Warrant for what? No.
Violation of probation. Yes. Violation of probation.
For what though? No. For what? Y'all
You're gonna get charges now. You are gonna get charges now.
For what?
Stop.
I'm not playing what I'm getting charged for. What am I getting charged for? Tell me. Then I'll chill.
No, you got a violation of probation. Put your hands. Don't explain everything, okay? It's not with anything with us. Now turn around.
What you mean not with y'all? I didn't do anything. I've been working.
Turn around. You got a violation. Turn around.
For what?
They will explain it. We don't have to tell you. Now turn around or you're
You
gonna get
don't
tased.
have to tell me.
No, we don't. You got a warrant, a valid warrant, and I am telling you right now.
Okay, so I'm asking you guys, what is the valid before we get to any of this?
Violation of probation.
What violation?
They'll explain everything.
Okay, can I have somebody listen? I'm only saying this because I just went through this.
Okay.
And I didn't do anything wrong, and I only sat for 3 months, and I just got back out for no reason.
You were getting charges. If you don't put
I was literally thinking that. Why did he pull that chain out his shirt, bro?
your hands behind your back. Yep. You have a valid warrant in the system.
What warrant? They didn't send me no warrant, no nothing.
They don't have to send you a warrant.
That's the they do. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Stop. Calm down.
Why he got one dread hanging? I guess they all twisted up. This one came out.
Calm what down?
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
You're just gonna get tased, man. I'm not gonna keep asking.
All right, I'll put your hands behind your back.
Don't
put your hands behind your
Oh shit. He stole a taser. Get out of here with the taser. He dropped it. He was tasing something.
Don't go! You are gonna catch charges! Open the door!
What the fuck? What's going on?
No!
Open the door!
Unlock the door!
Unlock the door!
What the fuck?
Stop!
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Get out right now! Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my fucking god, bro! What
Yo,
the fuck,
this nigga don't know what's going on.
man?
Bro, y'all not finna tell me what my arrest for? Or my warrant? What do you think I care about that taser? You wanna
Man, bro!
Well, I didn't do shit. What you talking about, man? I didn't do nothing.
I ain't talking about them saying, bro. You can't be going back, man.
Well, I didn't do shit. What's my warrant for?
Could you please tell me? I'm his cousin.
What's my warrant? Hey, tase me, bitch. Tase me.
Don't do that, no threat. Cuz, stop. Tase me. Stop.
Bitch, I'm a dog.
Please, tase me.
Get him. Tase me.
Yo, his cousin like, God damn, cuz, you always fucking up, man. You always been the fucked up cousin that's always getting into some shit.
I do
I
nothing.
ain't talking about them saying, bro. You can't be going back, man.
Well, I didn't do shit. What's my warrant for?
Could you please tell me? I'm his cousin.
What's my warrant? Hey, tase me, bitch. Tase me.
Don't do that, no threat. Cuz, stop. Tase me. Stop.
Bitch, I'm a dog.
Please, tase me.
Dog, nigga.
Get him. Tase me. Bitch, tase me.
Cuz, stop. You gonna make it worse.
I'm talking about me, I'm a dog. What's wrong with you? What you talking about? What you talking about?
Yo, the funniest part is this nigga just threw his cousin and his whole shit. He thought his cousin was about to turn to his getaway driver. Nigga, cousin was stunned. Like, why you jumping in the car like that, nigga? He saw the police like, cuz. I'm a dog, crazy while cuffed and going to jail. Facts. Bro, nigga, bro, he thought his cousin was about to become the getaway driver. Don't make me play the, I do that, I cannot drive, no getaway car.
Why you not tough, nigga? I'm a dog. I told you that. That's what I'm saying, you bitch ass nigga. I'm a dog, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? A real dog. What you got to bitch ass nigga? What you talking about? That's it.
Get shackles here. In the trunk in my bag.
And you know this nigga had to hit the hell out of his head. Cause how he end up under the bench. God was bringing the heat on his cousin. Facts. Bro, look.
In the center pouch.
Bro, look.
In the Get shackles here.
You know he hit the shit out of his head. Cause nigga, how do you end up under the bench? You definitely hit your head like a motherfucker on the way down. Smack! And then you ended up under the bench.
In the trunk in my bag. In the center pouch. Why don't you just go in? You were fine.
No, bro. I told you. I ain't do shit. I've been working. And y'all just broke my wrist.
And y'all just broke my wrist.
Just cuss off me, man.
No, they're not coming off you.
See my wrist? I can't even move it.
Well, why don't you just listen?
All y'all do is just sit me up on the bag. That's
I know they just fucked his ass up. That's how you end up under the bench, bro. It don't work like that. You don't just get under the bench like that, bro. His shit smack.
When we get the shackles on, you will get sitting down.
Man, listen.
You fought with us multiple times.
Because I told y'all had to tell me something. Y'all
hit me in my face.
I didn't hit you in the face.
Yes, you did.
I hit you in the face.
Yeah, good job. You got 2 more charges now.
His wrist broke, nigga. That's why he getting soft.
I get some more charges.
And his head just smacked that bench on the way down. That's why he acting soft, nigga. His mouth probably bloody.
It's on video, so what's up?
Or his chin. Something broke.
Put me on your side. Hey, ready? Watch your head. Watch your head.
Watch your head.
Relax, okay?
Watch your head after you just smack that shit on the bench.
I'm relaxed.
Please relax.
As relaxed I'm gonna ever be. Because this right here.
We're gonna take you down, and we got some questions we gotta ask you, Mr. Okay? Calm down.
So,
please.
hit the weight room. Especially me. What's up? Hit the weight room. Okay.
Okay.
I feel good. Yeah, my wrist hurts.
You got a garbage?
Ooh, shit.
Damn. Nasty.
I don't know.
You guys good? I'm gonna go to
This suspect was charged with disarming a peace officer, resisting, obstructing, battery to a law enforcement officer, and escaping a criminal arrest. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
You guys didn't finish your chicken. Are you gonna pick it up?
These are the people that are involved. Our ambulance came. They said they weren't hurt.
What happened? What happened? Hello?
Oh my.
I said twice. What happened?
We trying to figure out. We trying to find the person.
Who's the driver?
We trying to find him.
Who drove? Which one of you three was driving the car?
We wasn't driving. That's what we trying to
So
figure
the other
out.
one just mysteriously
Yeah.
vanished in air?
Yeah.
Okay. You think I'm gonna believe that?
I don't know what you want to believe.
Whose car is it? Okay, so you were driving. Yes, no. Alright, you aggravated me.
Oh my. You trying to take me, but stop!
Do not pull away from me.
Bree, get my phone! Bree, get my phone.
He's soft, but he gonna fight.
Obviously not a good idea.
Not soft. He you know what I mean? He the bottom, but he gonna fight.
Yeah, right this second.
Stop! Hey! Stop!
Yep.
Razor, I'm gonna stop.
Friendly fire just occurred when another officer fired her taser. When a taser is deployed, 2 separate probes are fired. One probe hit the suspect, while the other hit the officer who is on the ground with him.
No more taser!
No more taser.
Stop! Stop! Are you kidding me?
Back!
Hey, man, you better push back. Dude, come on, man. Shoes. I'm ready.
Get us some more cars up here now. Back! Now! Back! You go back! Back! Back!
Hey, calm down.
Back up!
They just pushing randoms. Look at this shit. Nigga just push this nigga to the floor. That's definitely crazy. Like, nah, out of pocket.
You got my phone.
Sit down.
Back now! Back up!
What's your
now! Back!
I'm right here.
Back!
You mentioned me into someone else's
Back!
property. 1103. What's your name and
Back!
badge number? Ma'am, they just tased me.
Yeah, he did because you were fighting with an officer.
I'm not fighting. Come on.
You gotta be a dummy to tase your fellow officer.
Stand up!
Only thing worse is popping your fellow officer.
Bree!
Turn around. Stand against the car. Turn around and stand against the car.
I don't have nothing on me. Bree! Bree, are you gonna help me?
You're under arrest for drinking and driving.
Okay. Bree!
Have a seat.
Are you gonna help me?
You going to jail, nigga? What do you mean?
Back up now or you're going to jail.
What?
Last warning. Everybody back up now. Charlie 37 started bus. That motherfucker bit me like an animal.
He bit you?
Yeah, all through here. Lit me up under.
Ah, fuck you. That's what he said. That bite mark meant fuck you. That's what the bite mark meant.
Harder.
Definitely fuck you.
Can we get a band-aid on it?
You, come with me. Up over here.
Do you have anything on you that's supposed to stick me or poke me?
No.
Nothing? All right, go ahead and take a seat.
Have a seat. Those other two are going to go to jail here in a second.
That's fine.
Back up!
I'm on the sidewalk.
Did you? I told. All right.
I'm on the sidewalk now with the.
Nope.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You're going to jail too. You're going to jail too.
Hey!
I said. Hey!
Everybody fighting. Everybody fighting tonight.
I have my hands on you. Push my head down like that. Oh my God! I'm not moving anything.
Everybody fighting tonight. These police is wilding, gang. These police out of pocket. Fire them all!
Come on, dog. Look at
Send them all to jail. They acting like thugs out here.
me.
They tasing each other. They having friendly fire. Fucking up the neighborhood.
Like that, like I'm a criminal. Bullshit. I didn't do shit.
It's called misconduct in an emergency.
I didn't do anything, dude. Nothing.
How many times can somebody tell you to go back? I told you to move back 10 times.
How you gonna look at me like that and do nothing, dude? You're a whole ass police officer. Do fucking something. The fuck is this?
Go for misconduct in an emergency, will you? The other one comes back, he goes too.
Silver 2014 Chevy.
Can you check him out? He was tasered. One in the back of that car.
This guy right here.
I don't know if he got it or not.
I got him. Brooklyn got you, just so you know.
Brooklyn got me.
Yeah, that wasn't me who shot you.
You guys deploy at all?
This one is that person there?
She snitching. She snitching. I got him. Brooklyn got you. Brooklyn got you. It wasn't me. Just so you know, Brooklyn is the one who tased you, not me.
Oh, I got tasered.
I mean, I would make that clear too, but.
I got tasered.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Molly lit me up.
Well, I'll wake you up. There you go.
Brooklyn didn't tase. You tased me. I tased him.
No, Brooklyn tased.
Brooklyn swears up and down they did not
He
tase.
tased and it hit your arm. Heather watched all of it.
Well, they're saying they didn't shoot taser.
Yeah.
I'm telling
I shot
you.
the second one.
You got me in the arm.
That wasn't me. Heather literally watched it.
Are you guys sure nobody tased from you guys? You guys didn't deploy tasers at all?
He want to know who tased me.
All right. Oh, he bit the shit out of me.
For fuck's sake. That was disgusting.
Yeah, he bit the shit out of me.
Are you kidding?
That's him biting me.
He's got skin for sure. Oh yeah, you're bleeding.
Damn, he bit him bad. That's a big fuck you for real, that bite mark.
Yeah, you got me in the arm.
My bad.
I got him.
You were on top of him.
Well, yeah, because he was biting me.
Yeah, that's when I got him. He stopped afterwards.
They're drunk. They hit a pole.
So she just admit it was her that tased him?
I'll go in his leg, or is it just stuck in his pants?
In his leg, yeah. Yeah, he had one in his leg and he got me in the arm.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. You guys were on top of each other. I'm
Damn,
sorry.
I really thought that I thought that guy got you. I thought that they shot at the same time.
I heard somebody else taser, so I said, okay.
Yeah, I was yelling for everybody else to know.
My bad.
I started yelling.
Sorry.
The first suspect that was arrested was charged with driving under a suspended license, driving under the influence, resisting arrest, and felony assault on a police officer. The second
Yeah, that bite mark is felony assault.
suspect was charged with misconduct at an emergency scene and resisting arrest. They are both innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
This is exactly what being a
This shit crazy. This shit crazy. Alright, I'm about to get up off this nasty gang. Appreciate y'all, man. As always, gang. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Everybody that watch on the playback. Appreciate everybody, man. I'm going, man. I'm about to get up off this nasty for the night. Give me something to eat. Something to eat, you know what I'm saying, real quick. And head to sleep. That's a fact, because I got work in the morning. Holla at your boy, gang. Safety, safety. Hope y'all all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, my boys. I'm going, though.